Yo, 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 yo. Sunday night. We're a little later than normal. We're coming to you at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. We're here in the shop. So you know you're kicking it with your boy Big E. First and foremost, want to shout out to any of the ladies that are listening, tuning in, checking out the broadcast. Any of them mamas out there, happy Mother's Day to you all. Running a little late today because, had to take care of the mothers on my end. Got a fat belly, feeling real slow and laid back. However, I still got to bring y'all the best. So that's why we're here. Shop Talk Sports, Blurred Minds Media. And as always, when I open up the shop, I got to ride with the crew. Today, at the moment, we got my homie, Chris, a.k.a. Apocalypse, my broadcasting brethren. What's up, bruh? Talk to the people.
I'm only here so I don't get fined. Nah, this way. I'm taking a page out of Marshawn Lynch's book. How's
that? Hey, Beast Mode Cowboy. That's what's up, man.
I'm taking a page out of Marshawn Lynch's book, and hopefully, I can get a stash of some of Marshawn Lynch's weed one day. So, because I think he's got his own strain out, like for real.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Got to get to the bag.
Oh, and speaking of the bag, I am contractually obligated to wear Blurred Minds Media merchandising on air. So.
That's what's up, man. I like it. Always a good look. Y'all definitely make sure y'all check out some of our swag, man.
Woo, and, wow. Shit.
Whoa.
Man, it's whoa. Yeah. It's serious over here. It's serious, man.
And of course, we got Jay Wall the Jerk. He's on. He's doing it. Oh, he mic'd up one time.
Oh, my bad. I just had to say Chris must have some of that good over it. My bad.
Man. Just that Kentucky bluegrass, baby. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's it, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, the mastermind is with us. He's gonna stay behind the scenes today because he's over there throwing a fiesta. But he's still here. You never know. We might say something that just irritates him. Might want him to come out and defend some of his Kentucky boys or something. You never know, man. Anything's possible in the shop. And we got a couple of other guests. They gonna slide through. But with no further ado, we're gonna go ahead and kick this off. So this weekend is a big weekend. Obviously, Mother's Day today. But for the city of Louisville and the state of Kentucky, the Super Bowl of Kentucky is horse racing. The Kentucky Derby kicked off yesterday and put a little wrinkle in some things. So if you're one of those cats that happen to bet the long shots and don't know a damn thing about horses, you might want to check your accounts today. 80-1 shot.
Are you fucking serious?
80-1 shot. New addition to the Kentucky Derby. 2 days before the Derby. Slid in there. And not only did he slide into the competition, he then decided to slide and dip on the horses on that last quarter turn. Ran. So shout out to Rich Strike. 80-1 shot. That's getting to the bag. So shout out to him, his trainers, his owner. I actually play softball with a dude that actually does all the like horseshoeing for actually that horse. So he actually put the fresh shoes on him to make him get up and skedaddle.
He should have had on some peacocks.
Shit, that motherfucker had on some PF Flyers.
I see.
He
I got.
put his
I got.
PF Flyers on and straight dipped on them.
I do have a question, legitimately. As far as a Derby winning horse, and knowing this thing went off at 80-1, by the odds, is this like the biggest long shot to win a Derby? Like, does anybody got any homework on that? Or
I don't. I do remember about 3 or 4 years ago, there was a super long shot. And his odds might have been pretty close to it. I know Churchill wasn't very happy about it. But like I said, that was about 3 or 4 years ago. But
from what I heard, this horse here was clocked in as the second longest shot in history.
Okay, there
to win the Derby. So anybody know who was first or what that horse's name was that year? Because I'm curious, because this is 80-1.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, really don't.
This is some historic shit, 80-1 and a last minute scratch replacement, right? I mean, that's basically this horse's story, right?
Yep, that's the story.
So this horse was just one trip away from the fucking glue factory before, right? Now he's a Derby winner.
Yeah, he's a champion, bro.
Oh,
he's
Lord.
a champ.
They can't wait to stud. They can't wait to stud this motherfucker when he retires. Fuck's sake. 80-1. God. You know what the exacta was? I do. I actually do.
I know it was a couple hundred thousand, or no, the trial was a couple 100,000, I believe.
Yeah, but the exact actually went 3-2-1. And I'm telling you, some fucking 90-year-old nun in like some convent in some shit fuck town in Pennsylvania, probably laid that thing and hit, and now it's going to retire.
So the biggest long shot to ever win the Derby was in 1913. The horse's name was Don Rail, Donerail, and it went off at a 91-1.
Woo. Woo.
Just imagine if you put $20 on that horse.
Oh yeah, we did the math. $50 on that horse would have landed you a cool 4 stacks.
Yeah.
Get that bread.
Getting bands.
Some old lady, some old nun in some convent, man. I'm telling you, laid the exacta on this thing, including this horse, and now she's retiring. 80-1. That is sick, man.
Just imagine you walk up to the booths. You place a $20 bet on that horse. You walking up out there with 2 stacks. Two stacks.
We all know the math at 80-1.
Right.
on just like a $2 bet. So who put a Honda on this motherfucker at 81? Who put a stack on it?
Right.
Who had 10 grand? Like, Churchill Downs is not happy as far as the pay window yesterday.
I don't know, man.
Right.
Somebody was real happy at the pay window, man.
Yeah, but they weren't Churchill Downs. And that's kind of like what I want to get into a little bit. Like, I know Churchill Downs is mad as fuck. This fucking thing hit. 80-1.
I mean, I know, bro, because you also got to figure if this horse won at 80-1, the horse that was favored in the race didn't even play or didn't even show. So, I mean,
right.
Yeah, I mean, you spreading out some major cash to just so happen to have bet on the long shot, but you also got to figure you raking in cash on all the cash that bet on the grain, all the cash that bet on the horse that was supposed to win, So, all the cash that, oh man, I'm gonna try to get some extra bread. I'm gonna put an exacta box on the 2 horses that are supposed to win. And if they come in 1 or 2, I'm smooth. No, you're not,
right?
Because this long shot is stuck in there, so they're still raking in plenty of bread to feed it back out. And once again, unless you're one of those cats that just goes out and bets a long shot, usually the cats that do that always try to pair it up with something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You bet on the long shot, you're gonna lose money most of the time.
exactly. Now, I
But
mean,
we're talking about
I know some cats that all right, I got $5 left over. It's the last
Mhm.
race that I'm gonna watch. I drop 5 on a long shot. All right,
Mhm.
cool. Yeah, that turned into $400. But at the end of the day, most cats are not betting that horse. Look at whoever took and looked down the program and bet on Bob Baffert's horses. Guess what they got? You know what I'm saying? So Churchill raked in plenty of money, or rakes in win a long shot wins. So let's not get it twisted just because we're looking at how much the payout for having it win is.
Right.
True. Still just 80 to 1. So we have the official second longest shot odds wise to win the Derby yesterday. Wow.
Yep.
Great. Fucking history. That is man, but somebody's sitting pretty. And I'm telling you, it's that none. It's that none. And
so all right, so while we're talking Derby, we all know, all the Louvillians know that Derby really ain't about the horse racing for us. It's all about the Derby parties. So one of our one of the cats, he didn't chimed in on a couple of our broadcasts. Griff, shout out to Griff. He had a little Derby party, invited me and the family over. We went over there and kicked it. But that ain't even what I'm mad about. Now, this might give me a TVMA. So, Justin, go ahead and get it queued up. However, I should have known better, being that you see all three of us. That was perfect time to cam up. You see all three of us on the camera?
Let's roll.
You see what we all got in common.
Okay.
We got a strong tan. Now, I messed up.
I know where you're going there with this.
Went over to my man Griff's house, whose tan isn't as premier as mine.
Is his melatonin? Is his melatonin count a little lower?
His melatonin counts just a little bit lighter. I mean, he got some soul. That's my homie, man. My man got soul. He's short on the melanin. Now, when you go over to a lower melatonin count Derby party, you do lower than melanin count.
Oh man, he went there.
And so, me and the young Toby got talked into playing Can Slam.
What the fuck?
Can Slam. Now, for you cats that don't know what Can Slam is,
which is everybody,
you ain't gonna find us down on 18th and Broadway. It's not that type of party. Can Slam is basically a small trash can with a slit in it and an open top. And you try to throw the frisbee inside the slit, or your partner who's sitting there on the other end can slap the frisbee onto the can and get your point, or into the can and get your 3 points. If you happen to throw the frisbee through the slot, you win the game.
Oh, hell no, I'm out.
But wait, there's more. Because you get to play defense. So once your partner touches the frisbee and tries to slap it towards the can, you can do anything to prevent this frisbee from either going in the can or touching the can.
So it's basically like basketball, pretty much. It's basically like basketball for real.
Kinda, with cats throwing lobs with a frisbee.
Yeah.
And dude trying to dunk it in the trash can and trying to block it. Now, I tell this story because I just want to show you all my Can Slam injury. Hold up. Let me get that lined up.
Let me guess. You tried to block one of these motherfuckers.
All that. Yes.
You You tried to block. Why would you do that shit?
Because
and you know you ain't gonna get to it. Why?
Here's the thing. Exactly. That is live footage of what little homie tried to do to me. And so I went into my Dikembe mode and slapped that motherfucker up out of the trash can.
Why would you even try it?
Because I was playing defense and I did my job. Blocked it, 0 points.
I'm not getting ready to try no shit that's getting ready to get me fucked up. I'm just not.
See, I might have been a bourbon or two in and had a nice fat plate. So, you know, I'm over here.
We're gonna blame it on the liquor, huh? Okay.
Blame it on
the alcohol. You don't blame it on the alcohol, though.
Right? So I'm talking my talk. Get that shit out of here. We talking mad cash. And
your motherfucking head fucked up.
Until I get ready to grab the frisbee for my throw and realize my whole damn hand is red. I look down, what the hell happened, and realize that I got Freddy Krueger with the damn frisbee.
Wow.
Now, of course, for all my dudes out there, here's a life lesson. Take your wife when you taking and doing strange out of the normal melanonian events. Because ain't no way in hell I could have came back home and said I got sliced by a frisbee playing can jam. Who was you running from? Whose fence did you jump over? Which dog bit your ass? Like, what the hell really happened? Nah, you got sliced up by a damn frisbee. I had my fan club with me. We was all smooth. But I'm telling you, Dag, y'all watch out when y'all go melanin derby parties. Because crazy shit happened. Real talk. Just a little bit, but real factual.
When you think about cookouts and party games and the difference in those activities according to the melatonin count of the participants, and we're talking about low melatonin people, I have seen the evolution of beer pong, beer frisbee.
They upgraded. My man had upgraded beer pong. They had bucket pails of water.
What?
Lined up like beer pong on the lawn.
What the fuck? Right.
And they were throwing wiffle balls into the buckets.
What?
The ball went into the pail of water. Your ass had to drink a beer. I can't make
I'm simply saying that.
Here's the shit. This isn't just some shit that they conjured up. This shit was legit. They got it out of a store. The damn thing had a label on the buckets, like it had a real name. Someone made some money off of this shit.
You know what?
I want to say this right now.
Hold on, I got this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna
go ahead. Go ahead. Take this one.
No, I'm doing it right now. I don't even want to be on camera for this. Like, I'm serious. This is like when I'm sitting the phone down with you, Kevin. Like, nope, I'm done. Go ahead.
I mean,
you want me to take it? Because I'll take it and run with it. Okay.
I don't want no part of
this. I'll go there. Fuck that, because what the hell is this motherfucker serious?
I'm dead serious.
I'm serious.
They was little black pails about yay tall, yay big around, with water. On the ground, and you try to throw wiffle balls in it.
Dude, we need footage. Fuck that. Like, you should have had your phone.
So you don't get a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the park. You can get them killed.
No.
I mean, for real. Because they're going to be so fucked up
That's what
And
I'm
then they
saying.
don't try to drive home. Come on, bro.
And then,
Juan,
of course, to add their own swag to it. They playing defense on that. They smacking the wiffle ball over the fence. I mean,
so they got buckets. So mean to tell me they got buckets of beer.
No. Buckets of water that they try to throw the ball in. And then if the ball goes in it, you got to drink a beer.
Oh, they try to get motherfuckers fucked up. They try to get people fucked up. They try to send people to jail, bro.
We didn't went from drinking a cup of beer to drinking a beer.
Right. It just seems like at a party like that, it would be a lot easier to get fucked up if you just get fucked up. You know, that's a whole lot of shit to go through just to be getting fucked up.
Right.
You don't get stories like this. You don't get stories like this when you're just sitting around drinking. You got to put some activity in it so you can have some drunk stuff.
Bro,
like, I was really waiting for someone to lay out and land in the damn rose bush.
And that's what I'm saying. You needed footage, bro. You should have had your phone out like
man.
Wait, before you decided to slice your finger up doing a Dikembe Mutombo. Wait. Involving a fucking frisbee? Yeah, we need to put it, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Your phone should have been charged and irked, bro. Like,
hey,
we need footage.
That could have been.
We need footage.
Hey, I'm sorry, I let you down, man. I didn't have enough hands, man. I had the cup in one hand. I'm slapping frisbees with the other. I couldn't take footage too, man.
You said the nephew, Toby One, was with you. Like somebody said
he was on my team. He doing the same thing on the other side. Hey, he done ran through the trash can and snatched the frisbee out. I mean, he had some plays, man. We had some moments, man. We tried.
Once y'all quit playing, weren't the activities still continuing?
Oh no, like they had already had their tournaments. Like so they had tournaments lined up. Of course, we showed up CPT.
Well, listen,
so we didn't get signed up for the tournaments. So this was just after all that was done, you know.
Okay, as a Shop Talk Sport assignment and a personal favor to me, what's the next big summer cookout thing is gonna be? What, Memorial Day weekend? The next low melatonin event you attend and some shit like this jump off. Yeah, man, have that.
No.
No, Doug. I'm on the injured reserve, Doug. I might be out for 6 to 8 weeks.
But I'm saying the next low melatonin cookout event you go to, and as far as the games, we need footage. I love tape, videotape, audio tape,
game film.
I got you, man. I got you.
Game film. I want the game film.
Look, tape. We need tape for this shit.
Hey, before I got injured, though, man, I might have got me a scholarship.
Wow. I can just see it. What is that game called again? What's it called again?
Can Jam.
And so the first D1 hand jam.
No, Can Jam, bro. Can.
The first D,
like trash can.
Right.
The first certified Can Jam. BB in the building.
Here's what
I ain't even on Sun Dog. I ain't even the number 1 draft pick, dog. Hey, your boy. See, this is where I messed up. Me and Toby won. Your boy. Me and Toby won. We got him on the first one. I hit him with a mad hole in one, threw it right through the trash can, slid, got the dub. But then they wanted to run it back. And I ain't even gonna stunt that. We had our moments, we had some nice plays, but we got drugged. them cats, they beat the brakes off us the next 3-4 games, bro.
Here's what's gonna happen.
You know you got too old.
I should have took that dub.
No. It had nothing to do with AIDS. Okay, you were talking about 2 people with a higher melatonin count participating in a
hold on.
I'm gonna go with pure pure athleticism got us the first and then experience just thinking got an ass drug in the series. I felt like Allen Iverson when we won game 1 against the Lakers, but we knew there was no hope for the rest of the series. Like they Shaq food and Kobe dance all over our ass the next 4 games, bro.
Hey, bro, here's what's gonna happen. In a year or two, when Blur Mimes Media blows up, Emmett's gonna take a chunk of his money, okay, and he's gonna be the first Can Jam team owner. Okay, that's going down.
And he gonna lay 50 on Black, bro. In Vegas.
No, what I'm saying, he's gonna be the first professional 50 on Black. But for real, he's gonna be the first professional Can Jam franchise owner. Y'all heard it here first.
Hey, I like
trophy.
It,
there it is. Pose for it.
Nothing wrong with being an owner. I like being an owner.
Pose for it. Pose for the trophy. There it is. Rub it. Shine it. Make it feel good.
I guarantee one thing. If I ever get my ass out there again, I'm gonna be wearing some gloves. Fuck this shit. I'm coming out with the fucking hockey gloves. I might even wear a goalie mask. I mean,
man, you might as well come out with that motherfucking first baseman glove, bro.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Get real legit with it. I ain't taking no more workplace injuries, man. This ain't dunking on your little nephew on the Fisher Price, dog. This shit got serious.
Right.
Hey, I needed a cut, man, a trainer. I should have had my mouthpiece in. I'm lucky I still got all my teeth, dog.
You might have to get a cup on your nuts.
Hey, dirty, bro. Hey. They gangster, man.
No. Kevin, it's athletic supporter.
That's a damn cup.
It's a cup for your balls. Your balls got a cup. Put your cup on your balls. That's how they should have originally sold those things. Like when I first coming up to youth football and youth sport, they should have been so honest with it. Look, it's a cup for your balls. I would have been like, I'm cool with that.
I just go to Rallies to get a motherfucking cup and cut the bottom of the motherfucker and sit it on my goddamn nuts.
You see, to me, athletics. Okay, because when I hear the term athletic supporter, I'm thinking like a parent, coach, booster, bookie. See, that's athletic support. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Call it for what it is.
But you ain't thinking about something that's gonna support your motherfucking nuts.
Right. But it's like, well, because we still have to market it towards youth sports, we'll call it an athletic support. Fuck that.
Right. All I gotta say is if they make a piece of equipment, I will be wearing it. I'm coming out full metal jacket, ready to shine on these cats. All right. Yeah. But there you go. Hey, everybody, go to your Five Below store, check it out, look for it. Can Jam coming to a city near you, man. Hey, if Frisbee Golf and Ultimate Frisbee can make it on ESPN, why the hell can't Can Jam? I mean, shit, cornholes now on ESPN. So
right,
who
would have thought that? Can Jam coming your way.
My buddy,
Media.
That's right. My buddy Terrence, man, lives out in Vegas. He's on their cornhole circuit, like for real. And
yeah, they be getting into that
shit. He's playing with and against like some top-notch people for real. So his skill set's just, you know what I'm saying? He's not regressing, man. So I mean, he kind of got me into it just watching it late night when COVID first hit. You know what I'm saying? But he's been playing for years, man, and he's good at it.
They've been going at it on Sportz for 4 years, dog. I mean, Who knew? So maybe this is the next thing up. All right, so
what you got next for us, E? What you got next?
That's what I got, man. We was hoping our resident combat sport expertise, our expert was Let's go slide through. Who that? Who chimed in on that comment? I saw it streaming. But yeah, man. So the next thing we had, our combat sport expert ain't here, but we're gonna talk just a little bit about UFC.
Okay.
And well, here we'll talk about the fight first. My man, he was gonna talk about the Canelo fight, so I'm gonna save that just in case he slides in. However, here's the fight I want to talk about. This is the one that got got my attention. Oliviero. All right.
Oh yeah.
Defending champ.
Mm-hmm.
My man gets stripped of his title for missing weight.
Yep.
Now, I don't know about y'all.
What kind of shit is that?
For missing weight, though, bro.
I don't. I mean, it's had to happen before, but I can't, in recent memory, ever remember a fighter, UFC, boxing. I don't give. I've never seen a fighter miss weight, especially not the champ. Not the champ. So he misses weight, stripped of his title, loses 20 to 30% of his purse money that's supposed to go to the fighter he's playing, going against.
Right.
And then proceeds to beat little homie's ass and win the match. So
right to win the fight, bro.
So, but here's the thing. So you win the fight and you still lost your ship. So now the championship is vacated. I mean,
yep.
I really don't. I don't know what the play is on that, man. I really don't. I mean, do you just lay down and let him hold the championship so you can try to get you a rematch for the belt, or do you just let it get vacated? Because here's the thing: if it's vacated, that means you at least got to wait one more fight till someone claims the title before you can even be considered for a fight to go get your belt back.
Yeah, because he's probably going to be, by it being vacated, he probably won't get another match because they do UFC different as far as they pay-per-view and shit. They schedule them every 2 months. So he might not be in line to get that title back for 6 months to a year.
Exactly. So it's like, what did you really
man?
I mean, the level of fucking this up is on multiple levels.
Right. Wow.
You miss weight, so you lost your belt. There's one. You miss weight, so you lose 20 to 30% of your purse money. There's two. And then you fuck around and go and
win the match.
And win the fight to vacate your damn title.
Right.
Wow.
I gotta do it.
What the hell is going on?
I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is going on. Okay.
Exactly. You played yourself, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, there he is. Hurt the nerve.
Perfect. We need this right on cue, dog.
Our combat sports expert.
What up?
What up, Eric? Always good to see you. So we was just talking UFC. We know that's your specialty, and we I didn't want to steal your shot. I'm gonna let you handle the Canelo, but we was talking about Olivier and how much he fucked up this past week, 2 weeks.
It was a horrible fucking. I never seen it coming. Well, he never seen it coming. The kick to the motherfucking pin.
Well, here's the thing, though. So I want to tee it up just so you have to speak. So we're talking about how he fucked up on multiple levels. One, you missed weight, so now you got stripped of your title.
Mm-hmm.
2, you missed weight, so now you miss now on 20 to 30% of your purse money. And 3, you fucked around and won the damn fight, which now vacates your title.
Yeah, yeah. It's just it's 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 one of those things where you let the fame get to your head. You slack on your training. Yeah, you slack on your training. You basically you just you don't take your opponent seriously, and look what happens. And it's the same thing for Canelo. But I don't want to. I don't, and that's so disappointing. I don't want to move too fast though. But yeah, oh God, you know what I'm saying? The old man, I didn't see him I, walking into this fight. I didn't see him winning. I mean, I didn't see him losing. Um, yeah, it's just, and then like I said, him not making weight. That's just again, that's just him. I don't know what's going on with the UFC right now, but a lot of the top ranked fighters are just slacking. I think maybe Dana is fucking with the checks. I don't know what's going on in the UFC right
Dana
now,
been
man. But if
Dana
I know
Dana's
what's
been
going on.
fucking with them checks for years though.
I know
oh,
exactly
that's
what's
a
We
going
fact.
all
on.
know
But
that.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on.
What's up?
I know exactly what the fuck. I know what the fuck is going on. Now, granted, I'm more of a boxing fan than an MMA fan. Yeah, I know about enough about UFC and how they do business, and
hmm
and the CEO of the biggest MMA circuit on the planet, Mr. Dana Low Melatonin, Dana White.
I done gave y'all a new phrase tonight, boy. I done gave y'all a new phrase tonight.
I know if the UFC gets too bad, it's
Mhm.
gonna give Conor McGregor an opportunity to make a comeback, and that's gonna be horrible for just the entire fucking thing.
Right, but what I'm saying is back to Mr. Dana Low Melatonin, or what I'm saying. Even though we're talking UFC, I think me will probably agree. In a slight relation to mayhem and professional wrestling. We talk about combat sports, that boxing. It's always shady dealings, and it's usually done by the people, contrary to belief, not in the back. The people in the forefront. You know
the
what I'm
people
saying?
that owns the shit.
Right, particularly
hmm
the corporate sponsors of these
Mhm.
motherfuckers. And I have no problem saying that Dana White would be one part of that sort. You know what I'm saying? The fix is in. Now, as far as the fighters, making weight is inexcusable.
Right.
It simply
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Especially
That,
especially
that,
Yeah, it
when
is.
you got plenty of time to prepare. You got plenty of
Right.
time to take the
and,
nutrients and all the
Right.
carbs.
Mm-hmm.
like whatever.
Especially when you the champ.
What I'm saying is, whatever the regimen is, making weight. That's like anything else. Public appearances. That's part of your contract. It's your fucking job.
Right.
That falls on the fighter.
Yep.
Okay.
hmm
Now, when you talk about now not making weight and then a title vacate, but yet they still got to do the fight. Okay, understanding the timing and the billing. Like you want the third or fourth fight on this card, motherfucker. Okay, this is top billing. Milk is chilling. Giz is
Yeah.
chilling. What more can I say? Top billing. Oh, my fault. Audio 2, old school shout out. The point is, all right, top billing. Like this is the top bill of this card. Okay, and not making weight is not only a poor representation of you individually as a fighter, which you're supposed to represent in that brand UFC.
Yeah, especially yeah, it's no excuse. It's no excuse not to
Right.
make weight, especially when you got so much time to prepare. And usually, especially within the UFC, it is. those that don't make weight. Oh, it's locked up. Where's Walski?
There you go. Say what? I hit him again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
We got you.
Yeah, I was just saying that usually for those that don't make weight, if you look at the UFC history, for those that don't make weight, they usually lose.
Yep.
Yep.
And it goes back to the slacking of conditioning and not training.
But I mean, clearly he won the fight. So
yeah, I mean
he was clearly prepared, but he just ate one or too many.
Nah, he.
No.
Nah.
I know exactly why he didn't make weight. I know why he didn't make weight. I know why he didn't make weight,
Well, tell us, bro.
He had one too many macho nacho fried burritos. Fucking running, Jay.
What is that? That is not unusual.
The macho nacho appearance.
Burrito.
That's why you didn't make weight, motherfucker.
That's
what really happened.
Have y'all spoken about? Y'all haven't spoken about Canelo and
no, we're just waiting on you, man. Go ahead and roll it.
No, look, I cannot pronounce this motherfucker's name. The new up and coming, long, lanky motherfucker. I can't pronounce his name, so if anybody can help me with that,
I think it's Bivo. I think
like Bivo.
Yeah.
Like
man,
smell. Go.
If you follow Canelo Alvarez on Instagram, what are y'all laughing about? I don't get it. I don't get the joke.
J Wall put up how his name is spelled. Now, look, that's what it's.
Wow. J-Wall is fucked up. I'm just messing. Hey,
it seems legit.
J-Wall is fucked up.
Yeah,
hey, yo.
Seems legit. But yeah, man. Hey, go ahead, Ark, man. Talk us through this Canelo fight.
Yo, so this fight right here, man, is I mean he got outboxed. We're gonna give it to the younger kid. And he came in there precision boxing at his finest. I would have never thought that anyone could break Canelo's defense. His defense has stepped up tremendously since the Mayweather fight. Mayweather absolutely taught him a thing or two, and he took it into consideration and changed up his whole fighting style. Before this fight, Canelo, flawless victories, just complete devastation to his opponents, and he walks into this fight, and I assuming that he was prepared. He walked into this fight and clearly got outclassed. He got outboxed in every shape, form, or fashion. Just when you thought Canelo was going to make a comeback in the later rounds, specifically in the fourth and fifth round, it just didn't look good. Canelo never. I mean, I don't. Does anyone know Canelo never gets knocked out? So
I've never seen.
Yeah, I've never seen him get knocked out. So I mean, the fight went the entire distance, but you can see at the end of the fight that at the last two rounds actually, Canelo, it was just Canelo was deflated, his balloon was popped, and he basically it was a bad showing. He got a immediate he has immediate um rematch clause in the contract, and they're gonna activate that clause immediately off
Yeah,
of
yeah,
So
yeah.
what? We're talking about like an October fight rematch, October,
Yeah,
November.
yeah,
yeah.
brown there.
November would be cool, right? Especially right around my birthday weekend.
I,
And then they talked about Triple G's supposed to come back in the picture too.
Oh
To
wait,
do
I got
yeah,
you.
and the thing
Triple
is
G.
what you just said about Triple G. The thing is Triple G's comments in response on the fight is that Canelo also he just got out schooled. He got out boxed. He got outclassed.
right.
So Triple G seeing that, man. Triple G. I mean, he Canelo would literally have to change. He would have to just make his fighting style like go up times 10 before October, because um
Right.
the style that you learned from Mayweather is not working for you. Your
Yeah,
defense is.
because Mayweather is more of a defensive fighter.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
he works off the Philly Shield,
right.
and Canelo try to adopt that same, James Tony and Sweet Pee Wee, Pernell Whitaker's the two
Oh,
best that I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying, work off at Philly Shield, man. But
right.
Canelo tried to adopt the Philly Shield within his fighting style, and the last two fights, I cannot remember the guys' names. The last two fights that he fought before this one, I mean, he was working the Philly Shell. He was working the Philly Shell. He was
But that's
stepping out of
but
the
that's not
ring.
Canelo's game though either.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And him adopting that type of that fighting style, and him not doing that for a long period of time. He got exposed last, and
So,
honestly, for me, honestly, I have to say, man, it was sad to see, because I was one of those fans that thought, okay, Canelo has finally figured it out. You know what I'm saying? He's figured out his boxing style. When you seen his earlier career, he came in as a bulldog, head first, and he wanted to take the punches, and he learned quickly that that's not the way. The key is to punch without getting punched. So
Yeah, everybody can't be Butterbean, man.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Everybody
and
can't be
sloppy
Butterbean.
motherfucker.
Just
And sloppy
second
son of a
coming of the
bitch, I swear
Bob,
to God.
just straight eating punches. Just hit me in the face. It's cool. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
He
All
eat
right, that's
more
enough. Boom.
Butterbean eat more cheeseburgers than he throws punches. Really?
Mm, mm. Butter beans. That guy. That's
I will say that I've never seen, I don't want to digress, but I will say I've never seen anyone in a professional boxing or fighting match really just like not put up any defense, just to hell with it. Go ahead, hit me in the face. Do it again.
Right,
Do it again. Do it
right.
again. Do it again.
And
All
but
right,
the
that's
thing
enough.
is, Big E, he tried. He tried, but the young boy, what's it, Bill Beevol, whatever his name.
Bevo.
That kid. I mean, he he's boxing 101, man. He waited for this. He waited
Brother
for
B
every
wasn't no
opening.
motherfucking monster in this day. Really? He was a monster for cheeseburgers.
but no.
All right. All right.
Hey,
He did look like he could have been the Grimace's father.
mm-mm.
Right. I mean,
No.
come on, bro.
Herb,
Yeah,
real quick.
the last, I would say the last 4 rounds, it was just embarrassing. It
Hey,
was
hey,
just embarrassing.
hey, Herb,
Man.
real
Go
quick.
ahead.
When you talk about the rematch, okay, if Canelo loses that fight, I mean, is this the end of Canelo?
Don't say that, man.
Nah,
I mean,
nah.
if he loses the rematch, I mean,
If he honestly,
is
honestly,
that?
if
Oh,
he
oh, oh.
if
I'm
he
saying
if he
if he
loses
loses
the
the
rematch,
rematch, is
who
that the beginning of the end of
Mm,
Canelo?
I would
Let's
have to
go.
say so.
See,
yeah.
that's what
I would I would
I,
have to say so,
man.
man, because I mean, who else? I mean, first of all, Triple G's not gonna see you. He's
No,
not gonna see you now. After that fight, he's not gonna see you. There's no.
Right.
I mean, first of all, you're not gonna be able to pay him enough to get him in the ring with Canelo. He
uh-uh.
thinks Canelo's a bum, and he'll take him
Mm,
out easier than before. So I mean, who? I mean, Canelo would probably have to start asking himself the same thing. Like, if I don't take this guy out in October, what am I gonna do? Because he's not going to be able to hold he's not going to be able to have that big money draw. He's not
right.
going to be able to draw in the money. He's not going to be able to draw in the ticket buyers and ticket holders. You know what
Nope.
I'm saying? For a Canelo fight, especially if he don't show his ass in October.
Right.
So,
True. Mm-hmm.
but Tank Tank Davis left
Oh,
the
I didn't hear
money
about that.
team to go after the gold. He's going after Lomachenko, y'all. What do y'all say about that? He left Floyd Mayweather, and Mayweather is
Mother
not
being 76.
fucking happy.
What?
Mayweather's not happy. Mayweather is on Twitter talking shit.
Wow.
Mayweather's talking about coming out of retirement and possibly seeing that young kid. Um, Javante Davis is a free agent, man, and he's going after Lomachenko. What are we talking about here?
Hey, Lomachenko, he been slumping, bro. He lost
Hey,
the
he has,
undisputed title.
yeah. Hey, but see, the thing is,
I,
that's gonna make for a great fight because he's hungry. Loman, come on now, Look
okay.
at his record.
Lomachenko.
I'm looking at his record and it's just like
All right,
he
Kevin.
lost.
You don't want to go
No,
there.
no, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's no way he can beat Javante Davis. There's
No,
no way
No,
he
hell
can
no.
beat Javante Davis.
but
But
billing
he's gonna
wise,
go in there hungry as fuck. And go ahead with the billing. Go ahead. What you about
you
to
know what I'm
say?
saying? Billing wise, because you look at Lomachenko and overall body of work. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's a relevant fighter. He's an upper class fighter. He's been in a lot of big fights, win or lose. Okay, he's been on that stage. And Javante Davis, when we talk about young up and comers, like young rising stars in boxing, period, this is actually the perfect. Both of these guys need this fight. Okay, they need this fight, man. This could be kind of like some either Lomachenko comes out on top, re-solidifies himself as a world-class guy, or Javante Davis wins the fight, and it's a stepping stone. It's another notch to his belt as he ascends. Either way it goes, man. Billing wise, if you really know boxing, this is a good fight. I would love to see that fight happen. Make that
Yeah.
fight happen.
When are we looking for that one to come out? When you think that'll happen?
I mean, we're already going in the spring, so I
Hold on.
mean, maybe on the back end of Canelo and the guy's name we can't pronounce rematch. Maybe that's a December fight.
See, Javante Davis, both your point, Chris, is absolutely correct. I think that both of these fighters, Javante Davis and Lomachenko, need this fight. I think Javante Davis needs this fight just to prove that he can work outside of Mayweather's tutelage.
Right, exactly.
Loma,
And I mean, not just as far as in the ring, but on the business end. Also,
yeah,
as far as no longer being under that dark cloud known
Conglomerate.
as the Mayweather camp. Okay. You're free,
Conglomerate.
kid. You're free. Do your thing.
And many people doubt. Many people doubt that he can have the same thunder that he has in the ring without Mayweather's team of trainers.
That's gonna
You know,
drive him. That's gonna drive him. That's gonna drive him to work harder. I mean,
but
it's not
Gervonta
about.
Davis has his own. He came into Floyd Mayweather's camp with his own team, and that
Mhm,
if you remember last year, that started a little controversy problem.
mhm. And you know
So
what? To me, particularly when you talk about not just in the ring, business wise, the people you surround yourself by, that being that young and that savvy as far as on Javante Davis's part, I have I'm definitely cool with that.
Right.
I've always been cool with that. I like him in the ring. When you talk about up and coming guys, just like the Stevenson twins, you know what I'm saying? There's some good young
Oh,
boxers out there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
hey,
when you talk about
what
a
about
guy like
what about? I know I'm off the topic. I need to just bring this up real quick. Earl
Mhm.
Spence destroyed a man's career.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Um,
your boy Ugas is not gonna fight ever again. Like,
I'm putting this fight out there. This fight
Do it.
needs to happen.
Do it.
Earl Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, quit playing.
woo!
Make
Hey,
that fight
hey,
happen.
Quit
hey, that's
playing.
Bud. That's my dog, Bud. That's my favorite
That
fighter.
fight needs to happen.
It needs to happen, man. But I'm gonna tell you what's holding that fight back, bro. Both of them motherfuckers want the money. Both
They
of them
both
want the money, man.
they both with different companies too.
Yeah, yeah, and they both want the thing is, it's a bidding war now, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spence is not gonna want to get paid. Spence is not gonna want Crawford to get paid more than him, and the same for Crawford. So now it's a bidding war, and that's the exact same reason why Javante Davis left the money team because he got sick of the bidding war. He thinks he can solidify the contract between Lomachenko without Mayweather. Mayweather says no, you can't. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, that has to
That
happen.
needs to happen.
That
Why is
has
that
to
fight?
happen. That's the
Why is
only
that
fight
fight still
left.
on?
That's the
All
only
right.
fight left, if you ask me. For
Well, let's
for
set
for
Exactly.
it up.
Spence.
Blood
Dude,
Mox, let's set it up. Shop Talk
as,
Sports, let's set it up.
look, as a boxing fan, Ert, you know, what I'm saying you new to the panel, whatever. Before it's me and Kevin, you know, we talk boxing, we watch a lot of boxing together, and we've been calling for
Oh
that
yeah.
fight for what 3-4 years at least. Like, make that fucking fight
Fight
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
They can both can have because I know neither one of them fought this year. They can both have a little fall tune-up fight, okay, and that should basically be the Derby weekend fight next year. Quit fucking playing games.
Right.
Sounds good, but hey, I like it. Hey, now, uh, that really gives the people something to think on. I like that. I like that match. I think that would definitely be a fight worth watching. Um,
Yeah, man, and give it up
well,
to this young kid, man. Give it up to that young kid. He went in there and did what he
Mm-mm.
did exactly what he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna dominate Canelo. Everybody, I guarantee you, the betting odds on this fight. What's his name?
Yes, I just seen this shit. That's why I'm laughing. Hold on.
The
I'm telling you,
Diaz kid, the Diaz boxer. He had $10,000 on Canelo, and I know he was sick about the sixth or seventh round. I know he was sick
does
because
anybody
he
know
there
what the
was
actual? Does anybody know the actual odds were going into this fight? Anybody got any quick homework on that? Anybody?
No.
no. I can't tell you the odds on it.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
not a
Well,
gambling man. I always lose,
Well,
but
If you watch the replay of this in our Kentucky Derby section, I referenced this old ass nun who hit the exacta on this 80-1 long shot Rich Strike winner yesterday. She's the
Red
same,
Stripe, yeah.
Well, she's the same bitch who laid the rest of it on the guy that took out Canelo last night. She's the luckiest old fucking betting ass bitch ever.
She getting to the bag.
Hold on. So
I know
Hold
it's
on.
her.
what you said she won the bet and then she put it on Canelo?
And
Yeah.
no,
She put
Oh
it on
my God.
No, the guy that she put it on the guy that beat Canelo. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, she's the luck. Yeah, she need to play the lottery. She need to play the
Dude,
she need to play
I'm
the lottery.
telling you, it's the
She played
same.
Powerball.
bag last night,
It's the
though, man.
same nun.
She's on a roll.
Yeah, she hit
Right.
that fucking
Yeah.
man. I'm
Right.
telling you, it's the
They're hot
same
right
one.
now.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
all
She done
right, so-
retired twice.
So now, all right, we right there in hour one. It's usually our halftime.
Who
So
the fuck told her the inside scoop?
Dude, nuns be
Jesus.
doing that shit. Sister
Jesus.
Mary in St. Peter's, like it's something about old Catholic nuns and constantly hitting on.
Hey,
He's
man.
wild, man. He's wild.
Did anyone on the panel, honestly, man, did anyone on the panel see Canelo lose?
No.
Wow.
I need to know. I need to know, man.
Hey, J Wall out of character, dog. Not the nun.
J Wall is a fool. He said
He's
she
a
got
fool.
that
He's a fool with it.
Bruh.
She got that rap.
Yeah. All right, so
Come on, E.
All right.
Keep it moving, E. Keep it moving,
all right,
please.
so like I said, all right, we're gonna move on to the NBA section for our second half. But before we take and flip over to that, while we wrap up the UFC fighting section, we might as well hand out our mud hole of the week. First time ever, a winner gets the mud hole. Olivier, dang, you get the mud hole because you fucked up, bro.
Oh dog! Oh God! Olivier, yeah. And to anyone that think he won that fight, no, he didn't win that fight.
All right, he
because
got the dub.
walked.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, he got the dub. But that motherfucker walked in there without his belt, and that is something that he did
back for a while.
Right.
And that is something that he absolutely did not want to do.
And
There it
that's
is.
why he's in the mud hole.
Mud hole.
Get your ass in that
It's
dark
in there.
hole.
Well,
And just like
guys,
you,
I
homie,
am.
he put himself in the mud hole. You
That's
did
So,
it
guys,
to yourself. You played
I
yourself.
appreciate.
You did it to yourself.
Damn. So he diddled himself? Is that what he's saying? Like
He teabagged some nuts in the water.
Well, my big brothers, I'm glad and happy to be here with you on this Shop Talk Sports and my Rumble rant. I say look for. Go ahead.
real quick. How what's it like being the Latin lover?
Hey man, leave me alone, man.
He said you're meddling now. He said you're meddling now. You're meddling now.
Leave me alone. I got a gorgeous woman in here looking at me all mean. Stop.
I know it's tattoo. I seen the tattoo work. That's dope for real though. I seen that shit.
Thank you, man.
So, but
For
yeah,
real.
man. Hey, shout out to Eric, man. I appreciate you sliding through, doing your Rumble rants with us.
Well,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man. Man, always good to have y'all, man. Always good to have the talks. As always, you already know what it is. You're more than welcome to stick around and kick it with your boys as we go into the NBA session after halftime. But for right now, your boy need a drink. Ring the bell. Hit him with them commercials. Get him.
De la ciencia. Estella. Hey, let's go. Bitch. I see you. Say for the 5, 10, 5, said bad, bitch. Woo, you looking at a motherfucker like you wish I died, bitch. Woo, they say that shit, but a nigga ain't even lying, bitch. Ooh, roll that motherfucker blunt, I'm trying to get high, shit. Ooh, that's that drop on the beat, let me spit this fire, shit. Cool, we got a 16 out of me, let's do it live, kid. Cool.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Chi-Town's finest, the man Ace Illa, okay, Ill's World Podcast, musical showcase, Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Like all Blur Minds Media programming, always going down 8 p.m. Okay, so shout out to Ace Ill's World Podcast. Real quick, let's get it in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially celebrating Mother's Day. Okay, spring's in the air. Ladies, you got to get fly. Okay, got a lot of stuff to do. Check out Shell Chic and Unique. Okay, in-store kiosk. It's right there at the St. Matthew's Mall. Know what I'm talking about? Oh, wait, you ain't got no way to shop. She gonna take care of you. Digital style. Online. ShellChicandUnique.com. And for the fellas, real quick, man, just because Derby's over don't mean you ain't gotta keep stepping to the AM. You know what I'm saying? All right. Summer's about to hit. It's about to get popping. Cop you those Peacocks, Adrian Richardson, Peacock line, original footwear. All right. Any way it goes, they're going to do good business with you. And remember, it is stylish to save and think outside that box. One.
Right. Yeah, man. Chris, Apocalypse, man. Appreciate the promos. Definitely check out the fam. We checking out Ill's World. We're checking out the Peacock shoes. Obviously, checking out Shell Chic and Unique. We got something to get you fly and get you right, man. The summer is just starting, and it's gonna be hot. So you always want to make sure you look your best, and you staying fly. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. And before we talk about the actual series, let's throw a little controversy in the mix.
Okay.
I like controversy.
Let's talk about some of the dirty plays. And I put it in quotes. I'm gonna let everybody chime in on their thoughts on if they really think they are dirty plays, code breaking plays, or not that are going on. And so, we're gonna start out with the first one. The first one,
right.
Siakam, the elbow to the face of Joel Embiid, broke the man's eye socket. Orbital bone fracture, causing him to miss games 1 and 2. Hey, by the way, Sixers, that game 3 shit, that's a little dirty. That's a little dirty. Yeah, the NBA fined you $50,000 for not disclosing Embiid was going to be back for game 3, but they didn't do shit for compensating me, reimbursing me for my bets on the game because his ass wasn't supposed to play. So that shit was real dirty. That was real dirty. Dirty. But besides that, what do we think about that play? I mean, do you think it was dirty? I mean, if you look at the severity of the injury, you broke a man's eye socket. But we also know playoff basketball, high level athletes. What do you think? I mean, was that play dirty?
No. I'm telling you straight off the bat, nope.
All right. Respect. Pac, what you got for us? What do you think? Siakam, Embiid. You think it was dirty? Nah, man. These cats just going hard, man. It's just all ball.
I mean, me personally, man, I'm smart enough to know that everything that's physical play is not dirty play. And I guess between today's fans and today's players, and more importantly, those cock-sucking fucking refs don't know and understand the difference.
Right.
All right. Now, and I mean, let's be. I mean, nothing happened to Siakam, except they got sent home. But
Right.
Yeah, he
I
on the
mean,
count. He on the count.
I completely agree with y'all. I mean, I didn't think it was dirty.
Let me
Embiid
go
didn't
ahead and
think it was
cross the
dirty.
legs up.
Embiid didn't think it was dirty. At the end of the day, I mean, it was all ball, man, and
Right.
all love. It's just an unfortunate play. Yeah,
Right.
and so we agreed that was not dirty, and I think that's a fair assessment throughout the world. But I bring that one up to tee up.
Yeah, tee up.
There we go.
The next series of events. You see how I did that, right? Series of events.
Yeah.
Come on, because I'm ready.
Draymond Green. Golden State Warriors. Memphis Grizzlies. Now, like I said, I'm going to tee up this series of events because the next three events all happen in the same series. See how that works? Right. And it starts out with Draymond Green. It basically got pump faked out of his shoes. Grabbed the man's jersey, tugged him down, and pretty much slang him like a rag doll to the court. Now,
and not to mention, before that play, before he grabbed his jersey, smacked him in the face. But anyway,
right. Smacked him in the face. After he smacked him in the face, grabbed the jersey,
right,
and then held on to the jersey as gently placed him on the ground. All right, now Draymond was assessed a flagrant 2, ejected from that game. But Katie, what do you think? Was that truly a flagrant 2 foul? Was that a dirty play? Nah.
You said no, I'm saying yeah.
You think it was dirty? All right.
Hell yeah. Because if I'm sitting up here and I'm going for a rebound, I'm not expecting a hand to grab my jersey if I'm going for the rebound.
All right.
I'm not expecting that.
Dude was shooting or getting a rebound. Draymond comes.
Smacks him in his face, grabs his jersey.
Played with his whip, grabbed his jersey, and then
everybody wanted to try to cover it up. As far as, he tried to hold him up. Are you motherfucking serious? Tried to hold him up. He tried to hold him up because he damn near pulled him to the fucking ground.
All right, Pac, what do you think? Draymond Green, was it dirty? Nah.
It was physical. I don't think it warranted a flagrant 2. You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing. Most people are unaware of or just conveniently can forget about Draymond Green. This is Draymond Green's main problem. Draymond Green, he wants to be Dennis Rodman. Right? He wants to be annoying. He wants to have his little psychological ploys. He wants to pull his little Jedi mind tricks and blah, blah, blah. And when you talk about but what I'm saying is, when you talk about a defensive specialist and being undersized, playing in the front court,
right,
on skill set alone on court, Draymond Green is not even allowed to lick the ball sweat of Dennis Rodman.
Pretty much.
But he wants to. He wants to be Dennis Rodman so bad.
The question was the play dirty?
Yeah, it was dirty.
That was dirty.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
To me, it was dirty. I still don't know about the flagrant 2 though. Flagrant 1, I might be.
Hold on. I gotta get you, Chris, on this one. Because
here we go.
If you gonna call it a dirty play, has it not a flagrant 2?
Right.
Very simple.
If you call it a dirty play, it has to be a flagrant 2.
No, I don't, because it's like anything else. There's levels to this shit. Like this whole conversation, my first statement, everything that's physical is not necessarily dirty. This is a little mix. I've seen way worse, and less was called.
I'm with you. I'm with you on this.
But
I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if you call it a dirty play, it has to be a flagrant 2. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
okay.
And I mean, not necessarily.
Fine. You know what, Kevin?
Not necessarily.
No.
We're going to get to one that's on our dirty playlist that's really not a flagrant. And I mean, like I do, KD. I mean, dude going in for a layup,
right?
And you undercutting, or dude shooting a jump shot, and your foot's under where he's gonna land. I mean, it might not be a flagrant 2, but it could be dirty. Now, in this instance, that's not what we're talking about. But I can see how it could be a dirty play without being a flagrant 2.
We can agree to disagree,
Right.
That's what it is. It's shop talk.
Right.
All right. And so here's where I'm at with it. Now,
do you think?
I don't believe Draymond Green as far as I can throw it. As far as if it was intentional, jersey pull, I was trying to hold him up, yada 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 yada. Mess with all that. I don't believe you. All right.
I was trying to break his fall.
However, I also think, I mean, we talk about the hit to the face. All right. That's just a basketball play, right? I mean, we just got through talking about Siakam and Embiid, where he caught an elbow to the face, but that wasn't dirty. So, him, smacking dude in the face. I mean, he was going for the ball. He did hit him in the face. Okay. Grabbing the jersey and putting him on the ground is probably a little extra. But I really don't think in this series it should have been a flagrant 2 foul. All right. The contact to the face makes it an automatic flagrant 1. Not too certain on the flagrant 2. Was it a basketball play? No. Do I really think it was dirty? No, because if dude really wanted to slang him to the ground, he would have slang him to the ground. So, to me, I think you give him a flagrant 1 and you play ball. That's me. But
I'm cool with that.
And
I'm definitely cool with that.
I can't do it. I can't do it. And this is me personally as a basketball player. It's agreed to disagree.
All right.
I disagree with both of y'all.
And that's fair. But here's why I'm going to tell you why they probably should have done that. Because now what you've done is you set this table, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And all right, you gave him a flagrant 2. We kicked him out of the ball game. But by doing that, now nobody gets to, grab on Draymond's jersey, give him a forearm shiver, put him on his ass. You don't get to do that, right? So you get your ass kicked. So a game that the Grizzlies should have won.
Give a life, brother.
Right? Splash Brothers couldn't throw it in the damn ocean. Draymond Green gets evicted from the game for a flagrant 2. And you get your ass beat game 1 on your court. Even after all of that, you lose the game. So now you didn't get any retribution. You took a fucking L. And now you got 2 days to think about this shit and get really pissy about it. And what happens? The very first play in game 2, where there's a chance.
What happened?
What happened? All right.
What happened?
Game 2, the first opportunity, right, where something can happen, right? Little homie from the Grizzlies. What's his name?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks against GP2, who had just dunked on their heads, right? I mean, they throwing lobs.
Yeah, landscape.
Good, right?
He had a thought that was sick.
He called him a body, right?
Right.
GP2 is going to the cup on a fast break on a play where Brooks doesn't even have a chance to block the shot, right? Really did not even have a play on the ball. Undercuts the man, fouls him, sends him into the basketball stanchion, and fractures his elbow. He's out for the playoffs. All right. Now, we're going to tee this up. Hold up. We're going to tee this up. We're going to tee this up. We're going to tee this up. And we're going to ask the same question we've been asking, which is, was that a dirty play?
Go, KD.
KD, lead us out. Was
foul? I'm sending it to Chris before I gotta say what I gotta say. Go ahead, Apocalypse.
Go ahead and get it. So Dylan Brooks foul on GP2 in game 2. Dirty or not?
I mean, my whole thing is, man, if somebody play ball, watch ball. I mean, there's no shot to make a play on the ball. Like, you done. Just easy layup. Get back, I mean, you done. You done. There is no legitimate even attempt to make a legitimate play on the ball.
So you saying it's dirty?
From that aspect, yeah.
There you go.
For real.
There you go. KD, go ahead, man. I teed it up for you. Here you go.
Okay, here we go.
Dylan
here we go.
GP2.
Here we go. You get ready here actually like the basketball player in me.
Oh, wow.
I can't. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's a dirty play. It is. Because it's like, I know the intent wasn't there to get him injured, but his intent was to try to block the ball. But he hit him in his head.
That dude was in no legitimate position to even attempt a block.
All right.
Actually, he was. He was trying to go for the block.
Okay, but still, intent, result. Okay, period. He didn't mean to. Well, because you made a bonehead play defensively. Like defense, you're done. You're toast.
But I'm looking at it as if I'm sitting back and I'm getting back on defense and I'm guarding him and he's trying to make a layup, I'm trying to stop him from getting this.
He was 3 steps ahead of him.
And didn't that
steps ahead of him.
And if I remember correctly,
I'd have had about 3-4 motherfuckers that was the 3 steps ahead of me, and I was trying to get it.
Yeah, but bruh, you know when you're
3
beat.
steps ahead and 2 steps to the cup, though.
But you know, look, you know on defense when you're beat, just give it up. It's like poker. Like, you got shit. Just fold. Just fold. Because if I remember correctly, it was relatively close. And then that bonehead play, that Sportz I think like a 8-0, 10-2 run or something like that.
Yeah.
So now you got a bonehead play defensively that sparks what? Momentum for the opposing team. Yeah, I'm done. So it was not only a dirty play, it was a dumbass play. Dylan Brooks, you a stupid motherfucker for that one.
I agree. Now, I mean, I agree with the guys. I think the play was dirty. I don't think that his intention was to, shove him into the stanchion, fracture his arm, and hell
no.
That wasn't the intent of the play.
Hell no.
I don't think he had a play on the ball. I think that should have just been, dunk it, lay it up, Deuce, let's go back the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But
in that moment at that time,
I do think, even though his intention wasn't to injure the player, I do think that foul was a message, and I do think it was retaliation for the Draymond Green play.
Oh, definitely. Like I said,
no. What?
I'm just simply saying intent, result.
If y'all think that, y'all crazy as hell. If you thought that he was doing that as a reaction to what Draymond Green did, come on, bro. Come on now. I done won 2 titles playing this sport. You wipe that shit out your motherfucking head, bro.
I don't know. Certain shit, man. You want to like.
I don't know, man. I think there's a little.
You have to, and especially where they at though. They in the playoffs. Really they ain't thinking about that.
Dak, I really think it was you're not gonna pull it. Draymond, you talking a lot of shit. GP2, right. You talking a lot of shit. Y'all ain't gonna pull our card. Not on our home court. You are going to have a physical series, and whether I'm going for the ball, I'm going to fouling on a play that I really don't have a chance to block the shot. I really think that the foul was y'all aren't going to pull our card.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't giving up any layups either.
Yeah, because that whole series has been back and forth.
And I'm a straight wacky. And I mean, I think the suspension and all of the flack that Brooks is getting, I don't think he necessarily deserves it. Once again, he couldn't control the fact that GP2 went into the basketball stanchion, that he hit the corner of it, and that he fractured his elbow. I mean, he can't control that. What he can control is the fact that you made a hard foul on a defenseless player on a shot that you didn't have a chance to block. You didn't have a chance to block it. The fact that you missed the damn ball in his arm by 6 inches easy, which is why you whacked him upside the head, tells me that you didn't have a play on the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
I just
do it, man.
I'm just saying, like, if he had hit him on the arm, all right, you had a shot at getting that block. You took a bad angle. You didn't have all your hops, whatever. But dude has 3 inches on you, jumps just as high, if not higher than you, is 2 steps ahead of you, and you smacked him on the fucking head. Coming from behind, you didn't have a play on the ball. You did.
LeBron did that shit. LeBron did that shit.
LeBron's a damn 6'9" with a 43-inch fucking vertical.
I'm doing that. I'm doing the same shit though.
How many 6'9", 38 to 40-inch vertical motherfuckers have you went up against, giving up 2 steps to the cup and blocked a shot?
Hey, E.
Come on,
Hey,
2 minutes.
E. Dylan Brooks thought he had that Hall of Fame chase down block badge or some fucking Tuesday.
Right.
He thought he had the motherfucking Like Mike shoes on.
I know he fucking
You didn't have your Like Mike's on, bruh. You wasn't getting that block. So,
hey,
all right, but
we gotta get to Phoenix and Dallas, particularly today. Particularly today.
All right. So, but now I'm gonna bring up the last dirty play, if you will.
Oh yeah, one more. One more dirty play.
Which once again, here's what I'm talking about, right? So the Draymond foul kind of set the tone. You then have the Dylan Brooks, right?
Oh, don't tell me last night.
Hold it. Yep. So right now, we're gonna get into how it's getting soft. It's getting soft. All right.
It's not getting chippy.
No.
I'm
Go
talking
ahead,
about
E.
I'm talking about the people's perspectives on was this truly a dirty foul or not? All right,
Oh,
so
okay.
Golden State's winning the game.
Mhm.
All right, Ja's still going off, man. He's doing his thing. We got Jordan Poole on a trap, Ja Morant at half court.
Mhm.
All right, Poole deflects the ball. Morant corrals it right there by half court.
Okay.
Jordan Poole reaches around, I guess, trying to poke the ball, but he grabs Ja's knee. Now, I don't ever know a knee to feel or look like a basketball, but that's the story we got, right? He grabs Ja's knee, tweaks it. Ja winds up leaving the game.
Yep.
All right. Now, I ain't even gonna ask the panel on this one. I'm just gonna straight shoot it to you real. Like I said, I think it's getting a little soft. I think that's a basketball play. I don't understand how you miss the ball and grab his knee. And once again, it's unfortunate that it exactly right. That, you know,
Right. 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 I'm gonna sit over.
It's unfortunate that it tweaked Ja's knee. A knee that, let's be honest, I mean, Ja's been having some issues with the knee. If you look at games, you know, throughout the playoffs, he's been doing extra stretches.
Right.
It's a little bit of wear and tear on the body. But he's been having some issues with his knee. You grab the knee, you tweak it, he winds up going out of the game. Is Ja going to miss game 4? Nah. But, you know, the fact that we're even having to talk about this, could it be a dirty play? It's kind of absurd. But, once again, it's how the refs have teed this up. And, I don't know. I think the problem with not having those fouls be common fouls, flagrant fouls, you know, whatever, on to the next story is now you got to watch your back, right? You know, they come after Steph? You came after Ja. We coming out after Steph. And we all know, like, here, you know, we always talk about the basketball code, right?
Right.
And I think when you get to situations like this, you put cats in jeopardy of breaking the fucking code. And once again, you also put the teams in a situation, right? Memphis without Ja, I don't give a damn what they did in regular season, right? They won 80% of their games without Ja Morant this year. Memphis needs Ja Morant. Let's keep it all the way 100. All right.
For them to get anywhere, yeah.
They need Ja Morant. So
I know a lot of this.
If Memphis wins the series, but they don't have Ja Morant, you're still setting them up to fail in the next round.
I know.
Golden State is fucking, you know, got weapons out of their ass. Losing GP3 on the defensive side of the ball is a huge blow to them. But say if Memphis goes after, say, Steph, I know that Poole is playing outside of his mind. If Golden State wants to win this ship, they need Steph Curry. So if you got two teams that are really acting like we in war and we in trenches and I'm going after the next cat, what it's going to do is it's going to put neither team in a position to get through and win the Western Conference playoffs.
No, I feel what you're saying. I know a lot of it, for me, no doubt, because being from an older school, you know, but yet I'm not absolutely out of touch. When we talk about the progression of the game, you know, how fouls that I was used to seeing are called now. You know, some of this is under the guise of player safety, whether we're talking basketball, football, whatever. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I like to stay well informed. When you're watching this shit on TV, because we just, we talking about the NBA. A lot of NBA viewers have never even shot a fucking Nerf ball. Let's just be honest.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. So from that aspect, myself, E, Kevin, you know what I'm saying? Jay Wall and the boys. We've all played our share of hoops. And when you talk about knowing the difference between a physical play and a dirty play.
Right.
Okay. And then everything's amped up in the playoffs anyway. Okay? None of us are naive here. A lot of NBA viewers just be on that bullshit. To me, it's a microcosm for just the softening of a whole a generation as a whole. But that's another dichotomy that I would have to say for another platform. Okay. The point of the matter is everything that's physical, by rule of basketball, everything that's physical is not even a foul. You are allowed to touch motherfuckers. There are contact that is legal, offensively and defensively. But what I'm saying is it's an over desensitization of the sport, because you got these sensitive ass viewers, and then you got all these gambling sports books.
No, they want to sit back.
Wait. We're hoopers, all in our own rights, one generation of another. We all hoop.
Right.
Okay. You got all these sports books, all these water cooler office so-called experts, and I'm telling you, a lot of them, they've never even shot a fucking Nerf ball.
Right.
We know what it is.
Right.
Physical or dirty play. There's that line. Years back when they started instituting the separation of a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2, I got that. I understood why that had to be, inserted as far as the rules book. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But let's not, especially these replays and some of these falls. It's like, oh my God, bro! But it's like when you watch the play in real time, as all of us as hoopers,
we know what it is.
Man, I'm done. Y'all already know. Do it.
Well,
we know what it is when you play it on replay. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, here's the dichotomy of what they set up, though, man. Right now, this series has gotten to a point where if there's a loose ball and and you got two players diving to the ball, and someone catches a headbutt or someone catches an elbow or someone lands on someone's knee or ankle or whatever, they've set the standard for the foul calls in this series, and that if something like that happens, they're going to have to give them a flagrant 2.
This is definitely
going to. And that's the problem, right? I mean, there's a loose ball. Steph and Ja dive after it. They bang heads. It's going to be one of those where, they was trying to take out Steph and they was trying to take out Ja. And whoever happens to get a cut is who's going to get the benefit of the doubt. And then the other dude is going to get ejection from the – like, you set it up because of how you called these earlier plays.
True.
Right.
That anything that looks out of the ordinary or anything that's even a mild,
you might call it a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2.
Right. And so once again, and this is exactly why I set up this situation the way I did. Right.
Right.
We were talking about Siakam and Embiid, 2 big guys battling after a rebound. Embiid
Siakam was making a move.
That's right. Siakam was making an offensive
move. And his elbow hit him in his face.
Right. You're right. All right. And we all said it's not a dirty play. They just playing ball, man. They was just hooping.
That one I'm cool with.
We all agreed on it. But now we've set this series up. Say Clark and Draymond Green have a similar play. Have the exact same play.
Right.
we've set it up where if that situation happens in this series, that player is getting a flagrant 2, and they're getting ejected from that game, and is probably missing the next game. Exact same situation.
Yeah,
because of the way we've laid out the series. And that
everything
there, to me, is a reffing fail.
Because everything that you led up to is setting up now that the refs is looking for this shit now. Yep. They're looking for it.
Yep. And once again,
anything that's going to be borderline.
Exact same play. You put that exact same play in this series. And a play that we said, man, hey, it's not dirty. They just playing ball. Well, now I'll put 10 stacks on it. If that exact same play happens in this series, that player will get a flagrant 2 and will get ejected. Period. And that's why it's a reffing fail. And that's why I take it rolling back. See, I should have been a lawyer. Like I said, I set up my case. Right? That's exactly why I go back. So now you see where I'm going with it, right?
Yeah.
Now let's flash back to the Draymond play. And once again, if we call that as a flagrant 1, leave Draymond in the game, let the bigs give him a 4-iron shiver. Don't ever hold one of my players again. They talk their little talk. They get on with it, and we're done. And we're done. And we're done.
We go ahead. No, it's like when you get on the court, we go handle this shit. We might sit back if they go through on the cut on the baseline. We might sit back and tug their shorts. Tug their shorts. And a lot of people don't even know when you tug their shorts, it fucks with it.
You know,
it's some tricks to it that you can sit back and you can fuck with a star player's game. I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to say that, you know, there wouldn't have been a rebound and he caught an elbow to the ribs, or you know, but whatever it would have been, right?
Right.
That would have happened. Draymond would have popped off at the mouth. You know, the Memphis bigs, they'd have popped off, they'd have had some words, they'd have separated them, and it'd have been back to ball.
And the fight, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the fight.
I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you that Dylan Brooks play doesn't happen. The controversy over Jordan Poole and John Morant on that play doesn't happen. The issues with bigs, because right now, I don't care if you are a player.
Right.
You can't go play. You can't. Because, like I said, an honest offensive play or an offensive move, going up and competing for a rebound, diving on a loose ball. Now, you know what I'm saying? In the heat of competition in the playoffs, I should just be able to dive after this ball. And if I land on dude's head, all right, they gave me a foul. But that's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to happen right now. And so, you know, then you also got to know who you are. Can Klay Thompson afford to make a play like that? I mean, the way Klay's been shooting, you might as well, because Klay's been struggling, right? But Jordan Poole, you dropping 20 points a game. Can they afford to not have you because you got on in a scrum on a loose ball? Steph Curry, Draymond Green. I mean, any of these key players, once again, knowing that GP2 is out, so you're already playing a little shorter. You know, you can't tell me. And what's going to happen is, if that even subconsciously comes across your mind and you freeze for a second, right? I'm about to go dive on this ball. I probably shouldn't. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now, when they take and replay it, it's going to make whatever you did intentional. Because, hey, look. Hey, he slowed up right there. He started not, and then he just dove on the pile.
Thank you.
But
Go.
it wasn't
Look, real
because he
quick.
slowed up because he was trying to make it
He
intentional.
going in, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
It wasn't
real
because he was
quick.
trying to make it intentional. He was trying to make
Right.
a conscientious decision, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, my team needs this loose ball." But when you take and replay it back, now it looks bad, and we all know that optics are everything.
Exactly. Look, real quick. This series, two things real quick. I think as far as this round of playoffs, definitely the chippiest series. Okay. And two, when you talk about X's and O's and execution, Steph and Clay together have still not had like a really good game.
Clay struggled. Clay
They
has
really
shot the
had
ball.
it.
Clay
So
has not shot the ball
and
worthwhile.
and what I'm saying is, even with John the tweak knee, because we all know he's not, like you said, he's not sitting out game 4. But what I'm saying is,
Right.
Golden State need, when you talk about a good game from both of them simultaneously, like that same game, I think, and if that doesn't happen, I still think Memphis has a chance to win this
Well,
series.
now hold up, right? So they still haven't had a good game together, right?
Together. They
All
have
right.
it.
And I agree on that. But let's not forget that Golden State just drubbed their ass by 30 last night.
Right.
Right.
And see, that's
So I mean,
see,
how much
that's
does Golden State
scary.
really need them to both have a good
Right.
game so they can beat them by 60? I mean, they
Dude,
still
if
haven't
I'm
had
saying that,
a good game together. But Golden State just broke off in their ass
30
by
piece.
30 points.
And that's
144 to 114 or 142 to
Right.
30
112,
piece
someone-
wing dinner with the size
30,
with
30-piece wing, no hot sizzle.
and
what you said.
that's the point I was making. They've done this shit, and like I said, Steph and Clay together still have not had a good game yet. That is scary.
Right.
That's scary.
Yep.
Scary. Healthy Ja or not, they had already stole home court when they stole game 1. The game we referenced when we talked about the Draymond ejection. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you already stole home court winning game 1. So
Right.
whether it was 1 or 2, we all know the road team's job is to what? Go back home with a split.
Win one.
But
But let's
So I'm saying you already stole game
let's
1.
not get it twisted though. I mean,
No,
I
but
understand. I understand what the rankings say.
Right.
I understand what the rankings say, which is that Memphis has home court and has, is ranked higher. But there's not a person on the face of this planet that knows a basketball from their asshole that thought Memphis, or thought that Golden State was the underdog in this series, home team or not.
oh hell no.
So I mean, and we, like you said, we still haven't seen Clay go off. We're still waiting on that. Golden State squeaked away with a win without Steph or Clay doing shit and Draymond going. So we knew that Ja dropped 40 for him to take and win game 2, which they won pretty convincingly. It looked bad. And then Golden State said, hold my beer and watch this. You come into my crib, and they smacked him by 30. And we're still waiting for Clay to show up. Like Clay is still on South Beach, man. I mean, he's still out there with the surfers. I don't know what's going on with him.
How is Memphis
He's out there with the F1 racers.
So how is Memphis not the mud hole of the week? I mean, they just got 2K'd last night. Like for real.
After they sat back and did what they did.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
but still losing on the road, fine. Y'all got 2K'd, and I know that was a prime time game. Like that's what motherfuckers was watching after the Derby.
They got worse than 2K. They got blown out.
Put the sticks down.
Once again, though, so here's the thing. And here's the thing. And I still say, we talked about this last. I still say Golden State wins this series. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind. It goes back to, once again, what a bonehead play the Dillon Brooks foul is. Because Dillon Brooks is their best guard defender.
Yeah,
But,
Period. Now, when you've got all right,
yeah,
we ain't even gonna put Clay in it because Clay's a non-factor right now. He's still struggling. All right.
right.
But when you've got Poole and Steph that you've got to guard,
right.
and I don't have my best perimeter defender because he's suspended for this game.
Right.
It especially on the road, that's exactly what you're going to expect. Now, I expect a much better game 4. Brooks will be back out there, but I mean, I don't know if Memphis has what it takes to beat Golden State. I really don't. They won game 2, 1 because it was in Memphis, 2 because Ja took and dropped 40 plus, and 3 like and this is why I go back to that play. It's a boneheaded play, but that concern that the team had for is GP2 coming back? How hurt is he really? Like, what's really going on? I think that played into their mental. And once again, Memphis used it as fuel to pretty much put a gap in that game and take that game. Which is what you might as well do. Now, on the flip side, the energy that you got in order to win that game, along with the performance from Ja, then turns around and you wind up giving them a game 3 because without Dillon Brooks, you guys can't even keep it within a 15-point ball game because somebody's going to go off. Steph's going to go off or Poole's going to go off. There's nothing you can do about it. And I mean, I think Poole had 25 plus, Steph dropped 30 plus. And, I mean, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So game 4 will be interesting. It's the difference between this being a 5-game series or a 6-game series, quite honestly. Memphis has to knock this up. It's a must win for Memphis. All right. Game 4 is a must win for Memphis. They're going to come out. They're going to play hard. And I mean, I see Josh going 30-35 unless something's seriously wrong with him. Which I don't think there is. I mean, I think he's still going to be the same Ja. He's going to get his 30 plus. There's nothing you're going to do about it. They're still waiting for Dillon Brooks to show up. They're still waiting for who's the other cat?
Bane.
They're still waiting for Bane to show up.
Jeff, I think initially, and Kevin, I know you appreciate this as a big. I mean, Ja gonna do his thing regardless. You know what I'm saying? They gotta run some shit more through Jaren Jackson. They still got a size advantage when you talk about
Jaren Jackson scored 30 in the first game, and that didn't help.
But hold on, but still, what I'm saying is,
but yes, definitely someone's got to step up.
That initial, but I'm saying that initial size advantage. All right, if we know from the perimeter and then going downhill, Ja gonna do his thing from that mid range to that post, and remember, Jaren Jackson can step out as well. You know what I'm saying? But they got to get more, like, run shit through him. You know, even as a young cat, he gonna make the right decision whether to take his man and get a shot off, you know what I'm saying, or facilitate on a dime, you know, on a kick out. He's not bad on the offensive board either when you talk about a second chance opportunity, but just run. That's gonna have to be the balance going into game 4 offensively. So they got to run through Jaren Jackson more, initiate him more.
Okay,
take advantage of that size early.
So how many times do you think he need to touch it or shoot it? What, 14, 15?
He need 20. He need 20 touches at home.
All right. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say when you shoot 4 for 13, then you had 20 touches.
Exactly. But at home,
4 for 13. 4 for 13 in game 3.
And I understand that, and I get that. I'm not like blind to that. Game 4 at home. Okay.
Well, no, they're still on the road. Game 4 will be in Golden State.
Right. That's right. Okay. Game 4 on the road in Golden State. Yeah. They got to run more stuff through him to get some kind of balance offensively. Okay, they have to. And Golden State somehow defensively hasn't been playing that bad this series. Even you know what I'm saying, the one game they did lose. Because it still took John 40 plus for Memphis to win that game. Okay. Run more stuff, run a little bit more through Jaren Jackson.
All right.
Because that's the balance offensively. That's what they're going to need.
So here's
No
and
need.
I agree with Wall. John's gotta get 60 because once again I understand we was talking game 3 and like you said, I know about game 3. You know, that's all right. Game 2, Jaren Jackson,
right,
3 of 14. So he improved. He improved in game 3. He hit one more shot.
I mean,
so he's getting touches. Let's not say he's not getting touches. He's got to hit them.
Yeah, he got
He's got to hit them. So it's not about the offense. It's not how they're running it. Players have to make plays.
You got to execute, baby.
3 for 14 ain't cutting it. 4 for 14 ain't cutting it.
Nope.
All right. Bang, 2 from 7. You're supposed to be the second best player on the team. 2 for 7 in game 2. Once again, Ja went nuts, so y'all got the dub. But 2 for 7 is not cutting it. Game 3, bang, 5 for 10. All right, that's 50% shooting. I need you to shoot more shots then.
Bang ain't their second best player.
They ain't got a second best player. Their first best, second best, and third best player are Ja, and John. That's the fucking
problem. Hold on. I'll get ready to have to correct you on that. They got a 1-2 punch. If you look at them, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. They got 1-2 punch. They coach don't know how to use them.
You talking about Jaren Jackson? Yeah. Okay. All right. And we just got through talking about Jaren Jackson. They put a bolo out for him. That motherfucker's missing in action. He showed up in game 1 and dropped a 30-piece. Good job, young fella. Way to do
because
Guess what?
Because the coaching staff is using him wrong. Think about this for a minute. He should be inside out instead of outside in.
Do you want me to pull up the shot chart on where he's missing these shots? I mean,
on the outside.
No. Game 3, 4 for 13, right? He was 4 for 8 from 3. When he says you shot 13 shots, you hit 4 of them. You were 4 of 8 from 3. Okay, that's 0 for 5 inside the line. You playing soft, young fella. Get in the weight room.
That's why I said inside out.
That doesn't have, but I can't play him inside out when everything he takes inside, he's playing soft and missing.
That's on him.
Exactly. It comes down to that's what I said. That's what I said. He's got to hit shots. Whether that's inside or outside. If you ain't going to hit nothing inside of the paint, then I can't play inside out. You might as well keep your ass outside this 3-point line and knock them down. And I'm sorry. Hey, a 50% clip's a nice shooting night. It's a nice shooting night. Shoot all 13 of them out there, motherfucker. Shoot 25 of them out there. If you're going to be scared, go into the cup and you ain't going to hit the shot and you're not going to get to the free throw line, how many free throws he shoot? How many free throws he shoot? Hold up, I'm checking.
I think it was probably about 6 or 7.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this because I'm a mathematician. All right, you were 4 for 8 from 3, so that's a solid 12 points, and you ended with 15. So you at least had 3 free throws. All right. Considering you didn't hit a shot from inside, that means none of them were and ones, which means you had to have 4 free throws. And that also means that you missed at least one of them. So you're shooting free throws at a 75% clip at best.
That's
Come on, bro. I mean, you do better. Do better. All right. Do better. That's all
that's on him.
And that's on him. Exactly. So once again, like I said, let's put it back on you, young fella. You got to get buckets. You got to get buckets. It's not the coaching, it's not playing them inside out. It's not he needs more pitches. It means you got to get tougher. You got to get buckets.
Jaren Jackson,
John needs you.
Done.
Your team needs you. If you want to be the second best player, if you want to be Robin to John's Batman, then I'm gonna need you to start playing like Robin and stop playing like Catwoman.
Oh,
that is a great Batman reference, man. For real,
Thank you.
it was dope.
All right, now, like I said, so let's go ahead. All right, we at the 2-hour mark, so let's go ahead and run through these series. Like I said, I got Golden State winning this series.
Okay.
KD, who you got?
say with you.
All right, Pac.
Golden State. It's easy
Golden
pick.
State all day.
Right.
Clean sweep. On that game. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about the other series. All right. Now, this has been my favorite series to watch. And I'm going to eat a little crow. But Luka's that motherfucking man, dog. Luka Doncic is that motherfucking man. He is balling out of control, single-handedly.
And he's sitting up there looking like a badass turkey.
Dog, he looks like dog, fat, slow as hell. But
he look like one of those badass turkeys that you sitting back and try to get for Thanksgiving.
No, Luka Doncic is one of those old white guys you play with at the Y.
Is that a baby photo?
Right.
Is that a baby photo?
What you said.
And he's the guy, when he's on your squad, you look at him and you like, man, I don't even want to hoop with this dude. And he's and he's the baldest motherfucker out there.
Hey.
That's him. He's
Luka
not fast. He can't jump.
Yeah, that motherfucker's got some game. All
right.
Luka Doncic is the Woody Harrelson. Billy! All right. Luka, Billy, Buckets, Doncic is that motherfucking man. He's that cat that when you go into the Y.
Yeah, I just said it. Yeah.
And he's we got 9, and there's that one cat just down there in the corner doing the miking drill all by himself.
Yeah,
like, hey, bro. All right. We need a 10th.
Right.
You want
well,
to run?
Right.
I'm kind of out of shape, bro. But if y'all need 10, man, I'll be 10. And then he come out and in 3 games and just dust a motherfucker. Luka is that motherfucker, dog. Luka is out here balling, dog. And the bad part, dog, here's the part. Here's the part. Because all my hoopers know, dog. All my hoopers know. There's one thing to get done by a cat. But the fact that this motherfucker is over here hitting spin moves, just bully balling dude into the post, hitting a spin off of him, and laughing the whole time he lays it up and all the way back on defense. Like, he went for it. Dang, he went for it. This motherfucker is so cold with it. He said, fuck it, dang. I'm just going to sit right here on the free throw line and still hit cats with a cold-ass no-look dime for a dunk. I know there's a basketball game going on. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired right now.
I'm going to hit him.
I'm just going to sit right here on this free throw line. No, not staying here on the free throw. Like, I'm
sitting on the free throw line.
I'm going to sit on the free throw line. Y'all just
play around. No, look. I know what you talking about. Ooh.
Y'all just play around me, and I'm gonna grab this motherfucking board from my ass and then hit little buddy for a cold ass dime. And then I'll be good. Then I'll get up and I'll get back on defense. I mean, like, what the hell?
As far as what Dallas did right today. Now, Luka today, shooting wise, didn't have the greatest day. Yet overall, he still contributed in other ways. That's what great players are supposed to do. When I think about what Dallas did right today, this kid
was it today?
Today, them in Phoenix.
Yeah. Today, yeah.
This kid, Finley Smith. Okay, I wasn't like unaware of this kid coming into the first round of playoffs. When you talk about Dallas and what they got, you know what I'm saying? But today, like this dude, I mean, 8 of 12, all his shot attempts were from three. 8 of 12, 24 points. And I think he had like 7, 8 boards.
8 boards. 8 boards.
See? This Finley Smith kid, dude, because Luka shooting wise, he didn't have the greatest day. He balled.
And once again, I don't even know if I give it to Finney Smith, man. I mean, Jalen Brunson. Now today, Finney Smith outscored him, but Jalen Brunson makes this team go, and he can get buckets. He can get buckets.
You're right. And another thing I love about Jalen Brunson offensively for Dallas is when they push in the transition. Like, that's where offensively he really shines in that open court game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But as far as coaching decisions, when you talk about the flip side of this game, I got to cam up for this. The flip side of today's game, the yin to the yang. Why you think I got this for it, E? Because you see that? I got this for this. Let's talk about Monty Williams.
Who?
Let's talk about the head coach of the Phoenix Suns. A man who, between a player grinding through the former player, grinding through the assistant ranks, a lot of shitty head coaching jobs with shitty rosters and shitty front offices, and now 1 year removed from a finals appearance last year. This is a man that has been entrenched in the NBA 25, 30 fucking years. Chris Paul has 3 fouls with 45 seconds left at the end of the half. And puts him back in the game.
We talked about this, bro.
Then Chris Paul picks up his 4th foul. The play, as far as where he picked up his foul, I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about Monty Williams because I'm watching the game. I see him do this shit. We're not talking about no rookie.
Right.
We're not talking about somebody like Avery or one of the kids coaching the Phoenix Suns. We are talking about Monty fucking Williams. And with 45 seconds left at the end of the half, you put Chris Paul back in the game with 3 fouls, and he picks up his 4th. And logically, I have come up with the answer of why he did that. You ready? You shaving points, motherfucker. I know you shaving points. I know.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna touch on that. I'm gonna answer you.
This is all mine. This is all mine.
You, Dave.
This is all mine. E. No, this is you're Monty Williams. You put Chris Paul back in the game with already 3 fouls.
Fouls.
I ain't gonna lie. 2 of those fouls were bullshit. Like,
that.
But how does what does everybody say now? It is what it is. These are the facts.
No, fuck that. You can't sit back and keep on saying that.
He's got 3 fouls, and Monty Williams You put him back in with 45 seconds left. I know why. Because you saving points. I'm done, man. Fuck me up.
All right, so
man, fuck Monty Williams.
All right. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing on that. All right. One, let me finish on what I was talking about, which is Luka being the motherfucking man, which is 1 for 10 from 3, which we know he shoots it at a 40 clip easy. Still had 26 points, but he didn't have the 3-game working. Found a way to get buckets. Still put up 7 boards and 11 dimes. All right. So we can talk about the supporting players, but Luka makes that shit roll. And he is in fuego. Even when he ain't got the J work going, he's playing some of his best ball. And I want to apologize because I really didn't think that that Dallas would be able to hang with the Suns in this series. But Luka's playing some good ball right now, man. He's playing outside of his mind. Dallas tied that series up 2-2. Now, let me get to your point. Let me get to your point.
But I'm saying the team, they shot like what? As a team, they shot like unbelievably ridiculous from 3 as a team. I mean, Finley Smith, 8 of 12, all from 3 himself. Bertans, that big guy used to be Kevin, what did I tell you earlier when Bertans, 5 minutes, and he hit 4 or 5 from 3. I'm like, he never shot this good at San Antonio. Like, get the fuck ever. Everybody
Cleveland did the same shit.
Cleveland, like as a team, they were like, well, as a team,
4 for 4, 4 for 5 to start the last game. I mean, like he's shooting it well. They are shooting the ball well, and a lot of it is because Luka's getting them open looks. Or
it is.
Looks.
They're
so I mean, they're playing some good ball.
Right
now, here's why the Suns lost this game.
I just told you why the Suns lost this game.
I mean, that's part of it.
No, that's it.
No, it's not. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that's not it. All right.
Do you think?
Now, once again, the Suns lost the game because no one else scored with Book. Book had 35.
And Chris, you was talking about
that, right?
Is there such thing as a quiet 35-point game, particularly in the playoffs, even whether you want to lose?
I mean, he can't shoot every shot.
No, but what I'm saying is that was listen. Whether you win or lose,
the most quiet 35 points.
Yeah, and we're talking the NBA.
And that means he's smooth.
Postseason.
This
is a postseason. My man.
You're also not talking about a cat that's 6'7" and dunks on cats. That's not his game.
No.
You're not talking about a cat that does 360s and shoots up quick release jump shots from 40 foot. That's not his game. He's just a shooter and a scorer. He gets buckets, and he did what he did. Now, once again, we're looking for his support. Crowder, I mean, didn't shoot it terrible, 6 to 13, but 15 points. And I saw Crowder miss some gimme jump shots wide open. And
between the mid
in a time where Phoenix needed that bucket to close it to a one possession game. All right. Everybody missed the shots. Okay, didn't have it. But you know, the cat that usually has those points is Chris Paul. Chris Paul, 5 points.
We know why Chris Paul in the game
fouled out.
I told y'all why Chris Paul in the game.
But here's the thing. So Phoenix was losing this game by it was what, a 4-6 point ball game at that time. 49 seconds left in the half. My veteran point guard, who once again isn't defending anybody.
No.
And I've got a chance with 49 seconds to basically go 2 for 1 and maybe send this game to halftime tied.
Right.
Now, I don't know about you and how much basketball you all watch, but I see this stuff all the time.
Right.
Offensive, defensive substitution.
Mm-hmm.
We got the ball, one possession. We're going to hold the ball.
Right.
We're going to go one possession.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put my best players back out there, right? I'm putting my best players out there. We're going to try to get this bucket. It just didn't work out, all right?
Right.
Now, here's the other thing, though, is we're sitting here afterwards, and we're talking about, all right, Book, you did your thing. Where's the rest of your scoring? Where's CP at?
Right.
But CP can't score buckets if his ass is on the bench.
And see with
And
that.
so if I've got a chance to tie the game at half and maybe get
Mhm.
CP3 and get Devin some assistance and some extra scoring and get CP3 rolling with 49 seconds left on the clock with my veteran point guard, I'm taking a chance putting him in the game with 3 fouls right there. Especially with 2 of the fouls, as you admitted, probably not even, you know what I mean?
But they were still called.
They were called, but that's a real easy discussion. CP,
I mean,
that 3, I'm going to put you in here. No ticky-tack fouls, right? It's a real easy discussion. Now, once you get into the heat of the ball game, you're still going to go hoop. But
and part of
how many times does a player truly pick up their 4th foul in that last minute of the second half?
But what I'm saying is two points real quick. The play where it's a stupid decision anyway, and I don't give a fuck. We really know why Monty Williams made that decision. The point is, the play itself, the call for foul, nice little drive, floater came off the back of the rim. I mean, he's basically making an offensive rebound attempt. That's where he picks up his 4th foul. And it's just like, okay, wow. Okay. And 2, knowing that situation, and actually it should have picked up on his 2nd to 3rd foul. Book didn't get no help. Here in that department is who I am most disappointed in the most. Motherfucking DeAndre Ayton. Kevin, you are big. You know what I'm talking about. Let's fucking get it.
Well, we didn't talk about it from day one. Aiden ain't like that.
Right.
We said Aiden wasn't like that. He's playing like we expected him to play.
Right.
I mean, he's not like that. He's
really not.
It's Book show. CP3 is the supporting cast. They usually drop 70 to 80 points between the 2 of them and get 15 dimes. There's your 100+ points. That's how they win ball games. CP3 scored 5 because he was in foul trouble. He had 3 assists, maybe. I think he had 3. He probably didn't.
He had 6.
Those.
No, he had 6 dimes.
No, he wound up with 7 dimes. All right. So,
has anyone seen DeAndre Ayton is on a milk carton?
APB.
They got
APB. APB.
Okay. Especially after the second
you got to taper your expectations. You got to taper your expectations. He had 14 points and 11 boards.
14
points, 11 boards, 7 for 12 shooting.
This is the fucking playoffs. It's the fucking playoffs.
Right.
You are one.
What do you want to go for? What do you need from Aiden then?
Aiden.
What do you need from? What do you need?
20 and 10 easily. Like without even thinking about it. Like stop. And defensively, not only 20 and 10. I need a block or 2.
Right.
Like stop.
How about 2? He had 2 today.
Fine. But what was
my question though is, and I get what you're saying. I really do. Aiden with his body size and being the number 1 draft pick, right? He should
20 and 10 is not enough. He should be 25 and 12. 25 and 12.
He
a
can't
night.
get 20 and 10. But here's
But
the thing.
it's on
They-
TV.
But here's the thing.
Right.
I got a better question for you. And once again,
Okay.
and I'm saying this
Okay.
because we already took and said, me and KD, when we talked about him, Hayden ain't like that. He's not like
Right.
that. All right.
Right.
But
Nah.
He ain't
all
that
of a
talented.
sudden, in the playoffs, we want to ask him for 20 and 10. We want to ask him
Right.
for 25 and 12. Well, here's
Right.
a damn question for you. Name me one. Name me.
It's the fucking playoffs.
And
If you get 20
we're not gonna have this motherfucking bullshit discussion that we started Shop Talk off on about Giannis being a big. We've already had that discussion. Giannis
is
is
a
not
big.
a big. He's not a
He
big.
is a big. He's
no,
a big.
No,
He's a big.
He is a monster. He is
Right.
a forward that can take and handle the pill and go and get his. He is
Right.
not a back to the basket. He is not a big man. He's not stuck in the paint.
You already know what I'm on.
Just go rebound.
I
All
got
right?
the
So
I
he is
got my
not-
point on my chest.
So
Run
he
the
is
clip.
not-
Run the clip, J-Wall. Just
he
run it.
is not a big man. No, with the exception. And now, once again, and I feel bad because I feel like I'm showing UK too much love. But you got probably the best big man in the game in Anthony Davis. The only person that could really talk to him is probably Karl Anthony Towns. Because he's a monster. Giannis isn't a big man. Giannis is not a big man. He's in LeBron's class. He's in LeBron's class. They are just freaks of nature. When I'm talking a big man, I'm talking about when you get a rebound and you put it on the court, the coach comes out and slaps you upside your big ass head because why are you doing it? Right. And you see how the game hasn't changed. My point has not changed. So once again,
he just because he's not a traditional big doesn't mean he's not big.
Name me one big that's putting up this 20 and 10, 25 and 12 that you're asking from Yaden. Don't worry about it. I'll wait.
Giannis been doing it for the last 3 or 4 years.
He's not a big.
What is he then? Oh, but just because he's not a traditional back to the basket big, he's a natural four, and in the small lineup, he's the 5. He's a big.
Okay, whatever. Besides Giannis, name me one big that's putting up your motherfucking 20 and 10, 25 and 12.
Joel Embiid next.
Embiid.
Okay.
Jokic next. I'm correct. Name them.
Is Jokic even playing?
No, they're out the playoffs, but
they are in the fucking playoffs.
But
we got Embiid, and we got, if you want to count him, Giannis. All right, there's 2. Now,
there's no if.
Guess what?
You do
guess what? Guess what though? Here's the thing. Both of them are MVP candidates.
Right.
Top 10 in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis won back-to-back next.
All right. So is what you're telling me you want a kid that got lucky to even make the fucking rookie game to put up MVP numbers?
DeAndre
is that what you're waiting on? If that's what you're asking for, then the Suns might as well pack that shit up because it's not going to happen. 25 and 12 is MVP numbers.
I'm simply saying we know he's not doing it. But what he's supposed to be.
On it?
Wait, what I'm saying is what he's supposed to be, and particularly with today's bullshit ass foul situation at Chris Paul, with one of the quietest 35-point postseason NBA games I've ever seen. DeAndre Ayton has got to be that second option, got to be that presence in the post, being not just on both ends of the court, a monster. And he's not doing it. And that is fucking bullshit.
And that's what the Suns need to win?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. No,
They need
because
that.
if that's what the Suns need to win, they wouldn't even be in the playoffs now. Because I guarantee he ain't got that many games that I can count on one fucking hand
Right.
where he's
And
had
that's what I'm
20
saying.
points and plus rebounds. So if he
So
can't
we
do it in
put the
if he
fucking
can't do it in the
playoffs.
motherfucking regular season, why the fuck
Right.
do you think he's gonna do it in the playoffs?
So
Right.
what are we saying? As the road team, Dallas is going to steal this series? Is that what we're saying?
Hell no.
No, I'm not saying
Hell
no.
no.
Because even though that's what you're looking for and you're waiting for, that's not what the Suns need.
Mm-hmm.
The Suns just need they CP3.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they need. CP3 doing his 28-6 like he does.
Right.
And I mean, because let's talk about it. Chris Paul had 5 points, 7 rebounds, or 7 assists,
Yeah.
fouled out of the ball game.
And I think he had like 6 rebounds too before he left.
I think 5 rebounds and 5
Okay.
rebounds. Okay.
Right.
So the Suns only lost by 10. So
Right.
that means I don't even need CP to get his 20. If
Right.
CP had gotten 15, we're still playing in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's not say that we need all this greatness from Aiden that's never going to show up. The Suns just have to play the way they've been playing, which is Devin Booker with his quiet 30 plus,
Mm-hmm.
CP with his 15 to 20.
Right.
And they're in every single one of these ball games.
Defensively, even with losing the game, defensively, overall, I can't be mad at how Phoenix played. You know what I'm saying? There were some stretches, like I said, Luka himself, not a great shooting day. Obviously, they cannot find Finley Smith for shit. You know, Cleveland got some damage done. I mean, shit. I mean, 3 level.
Well, guess what?
Inside, mid range, outside. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this.
They gotta clean that shit. They gotta clean that shit up.
The next time Finney Smith hits 8 threes will be
Right.
the game that DeAndre Ayton takes and gets his 20 and 10. All right.
Wow.
Right.
That shit ain't gonna happen again, bro.
Right. And
He was
I mean,
hot.
okay,
He was hot. It's gonna happen. So
But the whole team was hot. And I know some of that was probably home cooking. I mean, you know how it is when you're at home. You know your spots, yada yada. You're down 2-1. You're not. It's not like it's a panic game. It's a must-win game. Okay.
and they went out and won it. And
Right.
like I said, it's gonna be a good series.
Mhm.
All right. It's 2-2 right now.
Mhm.
But let's not, and I mean Luka's gonna continue to do his thing.
Mm-mm.
However,
Giannis.
we don't expect, let's not say anyone expects Chris Paul to score under double digits in points. All right. And definitely not to foul out and not to get 4 fouls in the first half, which cut down his rhythm, cut down his aggressiveness. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, that kind of played into it. Okay. It is okay. It is what it is.
Monty
It's still a
Williams.
2-2 season. It's still a 2-2 series. And I still got Phoenix to win this series. I see Dallas.
But today,
I see Dallas.
Monty Williams shaved points for that decision.
Okay.
That is the only logical reason I can come up with someone like Monty Williams putting Chris Paul back in the game with 45.
And I already explained that.
No, this is the real.
I already explained that. How many times do you put players? If you're talking NBA, they got 3 fouls. I'm trying to take entire ball game up. I'm trying to get a bucket. That I put a player in a game that's got 3 fouls or that's in foul trouble. KD, how many times did it happen?
Too many.
Too damn many. How many times do they truly pick up their 4th foul? I mean, this is the first one we've been talking about in a while. It don't happen. So that doesn't make it a bad decision. It just shit happened. This is the first time in fucking years that a player's picked up their 4th foul on something like this. It just, I mean, you roll the dice, you went with what you usually do, what usually happens, and it didn't pan out for you. And that ain't point shaving. Shit happens.
There it is.
I mean, that's where we're at with it. But like I said, because we're gonna wrap and we're gonna go ahead and get in these next two series. I got Phoenix winning in 6.
Same here.
What you got, Pop? Absent Monty Williams point shaving again.
I don't know what I missed, but I'm pretty sure it was good. I can't wait to watch the replay. I just heard laughing. I'm like, oh.
All right, who you got? Who you got? Phoenix, Mavericks. Who's winning it in how many games?
Phoenix in 6.
Phoenix. So we did
It's
all this. He's with all of us. That's what we said. All right. All right. So let's switch it over to the Heat. To the Heat and the Sixers. Heat.
I don't want to switch to the Heat and Sixers.
Well, too bad. Too
I
bad. Heat and Sixers.
I know.
2-2 series. Miami looked damn good. The first 2 games, absent Embiid, went out, handled their business. Sixers hit them with the okie doke, snuck Embiid back in there.
Right.
Philly did what they supposed to do. They've won the last 2.
Right.
All right, what we got in this series?
I have no problem saying it off top. When you talk about being just monumentally petty, I love the move as far as Philly sneaking Embiid in, as far as the fake injury roster report for Game 3. I fucking loved it. You need Embiid because James Harden, without Embiid, they're not gonna win a game. A game in the series. Period.
Hell no.
So, just from a envious standpoint on being monumentally petty, I loved it. Loved it. That's poor sportsmanship, man. Fuck you.
Dude.
You can eat a dick for real.
Man, kiss my ass.
Man, I ain't gotta tell nobody shit. Okay, you want to talk all that much? Talk to the feds. I'm not telling y'all nothing. Nobody knows Embiid is coming back Game 3 with me. All right, I'm springing the trap, and that's petty as fuck. And not just the NBA, sports as a whole. I miss pettiness. I do.
I mean, I'm right along with you.
Coaches, fans. Nothing malicious or mean spirited. Just flat out being petty. Just being petty.
Just like fuck it.
And
we can sit back and we gonna go there.
And I don't care. Without Embiid on the floor, Harden by himself, Philly has no chance of winning games.
None.
Let alone winning this series.
Right. And we talk, but here's my thing. I mean, do you really think if you had said Embiid was going to play, that all of a sudden Bam Adebayo was going to take and steal the Monstars' power and grow 6 inches and all of a sudden be able to guard him? It didn't matter if you knew he was going to play or not. He can't stop him. All right. And so in the interest of time, because someone's got to work this morning, we're going to roll through this real quick. Embiid's playing. It's on and popping. I got Philly in 6.
That's been my pick. Philly in 6. I don't trust Miami.
That's it. We said what we said last week. We still rolling with it. Pop, what you got?
I got the upset special.
Uh-oh.
Because Miami's the home team, yes?
Yep.
I got Philly on the road, Game 7.
All right. I'll tell you what. If they push it to Game 7, Jimmy Buckets will have 40-plus point ball game.
I do not trust Miami in the postseason.
I get that. But Game 7 at home, Tyler Hero will drop 25-plus. Jimmy Buckets will have 40.
Dude, listen.
Miami might win.
Listen to what I'm saying. Philly was petty enough to not let nobody outside of the organization know Embiid was playing Game 3. And we all ascertained whether it's a game, let alone this series, any chance of Philly winning, You need Harden and Embiid on the floor. Embiid's on the floor.
Yep.
I will take Philly with the upsets. I'm ordering it.
Well,
the Mater D, the upset special. Philly on the road, Game 7.
I don't think they can get Embiid in foul trouble in Game 5 or 6. And if you don't get him in foul trouble and you don't get him off the court, it's a wrap. Philly in 6. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna give it 5 minutes.
Okay,
5 minutes. Bucks, Celtics.
Yes,
another tough series. I mean, Jason Tatum did not show up yesterday.
Hell no.
Someone put a bolo out. Tatum's missing. He might be in serious danger. Blink once if you need us to help. Blink twice if you need us to send the FBI. Because you're still missing, bro. Like
Jason Tatum is on a milk cart.
Where you at, bro? Where you at? Where you at, my man? Your team needs you. Your team needs you. I don't want to hear any of this Marcus Smart bullshit. Because he ain't that man. I don't want to hear any of this Jaylen Brown bullshit. Even though Jaylen Brown had 27 last game, I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. Jason Tatum, because once again, 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, everybody was talking to me like my dick was loose when I said Jason Tatum is not one of the top. What I can't remember. Was it top 15? Top 15.
You said he wasn't even top 25.
Okay, I might have said he's not top 25.
You didn't, Mike. We got the tape, nigga. Like, stop.
I didn't sit and drink this in. So I don't know. I mean, I
do. That's why it's called.
I believe you. Okay, cool. I said what I said, and I meant it. So, but everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy. But here we are, sitting out the APB, looking for Jason Tatum. This walking 40-point ball game, and once again, he's a dookie, and I love his game. The kid can score the ball, but here we are, crunch time. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Because your team's down 1-2 right now, and
that's all you, KD.
It's really fantastic that you said, well, yeah, I mean, I just didn't have a good shooting night tonight. I just didn't have a good shooting night tonight. Listen, fucking cut it. When you are the star, and you are the one shining moment, the one glimmer of hope for Boston Celtics to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, I can't keep it any more than 100. Giannis, 42 points. Jrue Holiday, 25 points. I mean, I don't see them taking it and wondering where they shot. Motherfucking Pat Connaughton scored more than Jason Tatum. I mean, what the hell? Pat Connaughton scored more points than the top 25 Jason fucking Tatum.
KD,
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. I'm talking points. I'm talking stats. Jason Tatum, 10 fucking points. Where the fuck are you? Pat Connaughton, off the bench, 11. Like,
KD, you the resident Bucks fan, bro. It's all you. Come on. But Emmett is
love it.
He's killing
I love it. And I've got one in this series. And the reason why that Boston is getting ready to lose. In the first 3 games of this series, they have taken 126 threes.
Wow.
Guess how many they have hit? 47.
That's over 35%. I mean, that's over 35%.
Okay, are you expecting Boston to win a series like that?
No.
I'm not expecting any team to win a series.
Well, hold up now. I mean,
they first 3 games they've done this.
hold up though.
Whoa.
All right, we're talking about a 2-1 series. The Bucks are up, but I'm not gonna let the Bucks off the hook. Let's not let them off the hook. All right.
Okay.
Jason Tatum scored 10 points. Facts?
Facts.
All right. Jason Tatum scored 10 points. And if it wasn't for 0.3 of a second, that game would have went into overtime.
Here we go. Here comes the bullshit.
Am I lying? If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Giannis put up 42 points. I know it was over 40. Right?
42.
Giannis put up.
Damn near had a triple double on y'all again.
Almost had an ice cream. Right? So Giannis played well, right? Drew Holiday dropping in 25 on their head. I'm sure.
But he had 30 shots.
Right. But I'm sure you would take 25 from Drew Holiday, right?
But it was a bad shooting night for him. Like
If I told
30 shots to get 25, I'm not liking that.
I'm not liking it either. But if I just told you that Drew Holiday was going to have 25 points, you feel pretty good about your Bucks, right?
But it's a shitty shooting night.
I mean, I'm feeling good about the 25 points.
Okay.
But I'm not feeling good about the 30 shots.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. And why he shot so many shots, especially when Giannis is cooking, I don't know. You know, so that should take and raise some question bubbles in your head and just a little concern that Giannis is cooking. Dropped 40 plus.
Oh yeah, he was cooking on.
But Drew Holiday's got 30 shots. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And not to mention, Giannis had sat back and had a low look to Drew and did the shimmy on him.
I saw that, and that was nice.
Did the shimmy,
and that's really nice. So everything seems all roses and bubbles on this game, right? You really feeling this game. But like I said, Jason Tatum had 10 points. And if it wasn't for 0.3 of a second, the Bucks ass would have been in overtime.
That's why we won the title.
Yeah,
that's why we won the title.
But here's my thing, right? So no knock, right? Y'all won the game, which is what you're supposed to do. It don't matter if you win by 20 or if you win by 1, right? A dub is a dub. But what I'm saying is, how confident can the Bucks fans truly be when Giannis puts up 40 plus? The other team's best scorer has the worst shooting night of all times. 0 for 6 from the 3 and drops 10 points. And this was almost an overtime special. I'm not saying that Giannis ain't that man, because Giannis is a motherfucking monster.
But what you're saying is, as a team.
Well, what I'm saying is,
it should have been that. It still should have been that close of a game.
What I'm saying is,
and we blew a 14-point lead
if Giannis scores 40-something points, it shouldn't be a nail biter.
Right. I got it. I knew where you were going with. I mean, and then once again,
with that
Drew Holiday, 25 points, he had 30 shots.
Exactly. That's bad team chemistry.
See, that's a lack of efficiency. No. 25 points off 30 shots is a lack of efficiency. Which means you took a lot of.
Tell that motherfucker to stop shooting, or someone needs to stop giving them the ball.
What I'm saying is, he took obviously a lot of bad shots.
Right.
We know talent-wise, whether he's a big star or not, it's really no ball. You really know who's in the NBA. When you talk about Drew Holiday, he can pop 20 to 25 a night.
Right.
He's talented of enough player to where it shouldn't take 30 fucking shots to get that 25.
Right.
I'm pointing out the lack of efficiency. If he shot better and Giannis in that same game had 42, if Drew Holiday is more efficient, he should have easily had a 30 piece, 30 to 35.
But if we're
Easily.
gonna talk then if Jason Tatum wouldn't have only had 10 points. So
yeah, but look, you got to like the Bucks D. You have to like the Bucks D.
Our defense deserved the whole game.
And particularly when you talk about that initial, to Jason Tatum. They are forcing Jason Tatum to make decisions he does not want to make. Just like I pointed out earlier, when you talk about Golden State, and yes, we feel they're running away with the series, and Steph and Clay together not had a good game. The same rings true for Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Together, they have not had a good game.
Right.
And you have to, one way or another, give credit to the Bucks defense.
Right.
Their defense.
You didn't give credit to Memphis' defense on Clay and Steph not having a good game.
They do. No. Hold on. It's a whole totally different series. Because
it's
the way Steph and Clay play, they gonna play outside the 3-point line.
And you already said that the way the Celtics are playing right now, because your point was they shot 120 something threes. I'm pretty sure the Celtics are playing outside the fucking 3-point line.
I mean that's why we up 2-1.
Okay, but what I'm
just
saying
put
though,
what
I'm saying though is we just had the exact same thing in the Golden State and Memphis series, right? Because Golden State could have lost that first game. They squeaked it out by 2 points.
Stole
it. And that's a what? And that's a 2-2 series, 2-1 series. I think it's 2-2, right? We're like, oh man, Phoenix is going.
It's 2-1.
It's 2-1, and we're like, man, Phoenix is going to run away with this. But yet, the Bucks take and steal a game, and we're like,
we didn't steal that game. We took that game. Game 1, we took it.
No, game 1, they did. They won that game.
Okay, but we're talking about game 3.
They won it.
Game 3,
right.
We talk about game 3. No, I get it. Giannis, 42. I'm simply saying, if Drew Holiday, that same game, has a better, game shooting efficiency. If he got 25 off 30 shots and shoots better, he should have had a 30 to 35 plus game. And it doesn't even come to that last second moment you talking about.
But guess what? If you're going to play the if game and you're going to say, all right, if Bledsoe has,
I know it's quarterback.
If Holiday has a better shooting game, then give the Celtics an if. If Jason Tatum has a better shooting game, then they can win the game. Drew Bledsoe, Drew Holiday, it don't fucking matter. Eric Bledsoe, it don't fucking matter because he's a
Drew Bledsoe, Holiday, Drew Carey.
Thing though. Yeah, it can be fucking Drew Carey. It can be Nancy Drew. I don't give a fuck. But here's my thing.
Damn, bro. Just shit on my team. Damn, dog.
If we're gonna play the if game, Drew Holiday has a better shooting game and better shooting efficiency, then you got to give the Celtics an if, which is if Jason Tatum shoots like he normally shoots.
But here's what I'm saying. Jason Tatum is not going to shoot like he normally shoots and gets a bigger team at every position. Bucks, listen, at every position, the Bucks are simply a bigger team.
Thank you.
Who do you think has a better chance of a repeat performance? Jason Tatum only scoring 10 or Drew Holiday scoring 25? Who has
I got one hold on. I got one even better. I'm not even looking at either one of them. I'm looking at our defense.
Ooh.
Our defense is better than both of them stats that you put out there.
All right. So, all right, we almost 3 hours in, and I'm about to lay it down. So let's go ahead and run it. It's your squad. Who you got, and how many games?
Man, Bucks are 6. That's what I've been rolling with. Championship style. That's how we do. Championship style. Bucks are 6.
Pac, who you got?
I concur. Bucks and 6. Bucks and 6. Not that hard. Not that hard. I'm on that 9. It ain't even hard to tell.
Bucks and 6. All right. Man, I mean, Bucks had a convincing win at Boston, which kind of hurt my feelings.
Oh.
Then the Celtics came back.
This was
a jumper game.
Because he's a Jason Tatum fan. Oh, I forget. Because
I'm not even a Jason. I am a Jason Tatum fan. I don't think he's top 25 player. I don't think he's a top 25 player. But I see the Celtics stealing game 4.
Ooh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I see the team holding serve. So I've got Boston winning the next 2. I've got the Bucks winning game 6, which means there'll be a game 7.
You know what? I'm gonna do one even better. I'm gonna change my pick.
What you got?
I got Bucks at 5.
I got $100 on it.
I got the Bucks at 5.
I got $100 on the Bucks and 5. If you think
And
the
I'm gonna
Bucks
tell
are
you,
winning 5, I got $100 for you.
and the only reason why I'm gonna up it 1. And the only reason why I'm gonna up it 1, the stats that I told you about.
Okay.
47 for 126 and 3 points.
And here's
they gonna keep on firing them.
Here's what I'm telling you. If you take the Bucks in 5, I got $100 that says you're wrong.
I might need to get a piece of that. I mean, I might need fuck Vegas. I might need to get a piece of that.
I'm seriously thinking about it.
I mean, what are we talking about? 46 of 100 and what? 20 plus 3?
47 of 126 threes. I will go lay my money on black. On that.
It's 37%. That's 37% from 3.
Well, we all know.
So let's stop talking and let's stop acting like that's a bad percentage. That's the way they play. And Tatum was 0 for 6 of that.
No. It's the way that they taking them threes.
All right, and I can give you, and you very well might be accurate on that. But what I'm telling you is, if you think the Bucks are going to win these next 2 games, both of them, and in this series in 5, I got $100 for you to bet on it.
We got the title.
I don't give a fuck who got the title. You still got to go out and play the games, and I don't think they beat the Celtics in the next 2 games. I don't think they win both of them.
47 for 126.
And if you truly feel that way, I put the money out there for you to take it. Let me know before we end this broadcast. I'm going game 7. At the end of the day, game 7. I know you play all year for home court. Boston Garden will be rocking. But for me, it comes down to Jason Tatum versus Giannis. Giannis will have a monster game. Giannis will dominate. I've got the Bucks in 7.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Because when you talk about seeding, it's only like a game or 2 that separates Boston and Milwaukee. Like,
oh yeah. So
on paper, you can't say Boston is a better team than Milwaukee.
And plus, quite honestly, it makes for a better matchup in the next round because I'd love to see Giannis and Embiid going up against each other. So I'm going with the Bucks in 7.
We want that
in Boston. Now, while KD takes things and gets his money together, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up the show. So once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in on Mother's Day, kicking it with your boys in the shop. Jay Wall, the mastermind in the background, doing his things on the ones and twos. I hope that party is still popping off and rocking, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate all you do on the clips, man. You're holding it down, bro. Big up to the mastermind, Nux. So shout out for that. Chris, aka Apocalypse, my broadcasting brother. Go ahead and tell them about that Monday Night Mayhem. We got part 2, right?
No, well, actually, we did part 2 of the Undertaker's career saga. Gotta take tomorrow night off. You know, I got a work opportunity that popped up. And since
get to the
it's
bag
in the evening, so we will get back to it the following week. All right. 3rd mixtape for the Undertaker saga. Still working on the title. All right. Anyway, it goes. We taking a week off. Yet, motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem. We'll be back in the building. All right. A week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow, man. Mark it on your calendars. Monday Night Mayhem coming to you. Not tomorrow. The following week. Bringing that mayhem, getting it all the way together. All right. And KD, appreciate you coming through, chopping it up on the NBA scene. I'm going to let you go ahead and say what's up to the people, sign them out, and don't forget to make your final decision on if you want to lose your $100 or not. Talk to the people.
Really? Okay. I just like them stats out there, but I want to give a special shout out on Mother's Day to my moms. Real shit, bro. To my moms, Carolyn Spratling, you know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day.
Most def, man. Respect. Most def, man. Respect that, man. For all the athletes, man. Man, the side ups, the practices, the league games, the tourney games, the AAU games, the support y'all give us allows us to do what we do on every level, whether that's just a kid playing t-ball, high schooler, college, you know, even those that wound up either playing semi-pro, overseas, Olympics, or if you made it to the league, man. Everything that we do, we got to send a shout out to you for the sacrifices, the leaving work early, the finding rides, the cussing the umpires and the refs out when they call a foul on us, man. So we appreciate what y'all do. But KD, do you want that bet or not, bro?
I'll think about it. Nah, I ain't taking it.
It's like an Indiana Jones movie. Don't do it.
All right. And you know what they say? You know what they say about that, right? Money talks, bullshit walks. But don't worry about it. You're gonna hear all about it next week on Shop Talk.
I'm still taking my prediction.
I'm telling you, that's the smartest move.
I'm not taking that bet.
Not taking that bet. Hey, you got to recognize a sucker bet, and that was a sucker bet. But I appreciate the pride you got in your team, bro. But with that, like I said, we got some work to do, man. Shop is closed. Appreciate y'all tuning in. But for now, we out of here.
Right. Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Dolo in my section. Built like a blessing. Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Got my muscle flexing. My money stretching. Yeah, anxious.